Ciao at the end of the. Oh wait.
And we're live.
All right.
Hey, Jeremy.
Oh, no,
Yep.
we're live. As in, do your intros.
Oh, hello. I'm Tess Bower. I review comic, movie, video games, and I review anime. Well, I'm trying to review anime, but recently I did a Mr. Power franchise discussion on my channel, and so let's get the show on the road.
I'm Nick Lenz from the channel Nick Lenz. I review movies, TV shows, anime, comics, and I did upload a couple of videos yesterday. I haven't uploaded videos yet today, but last video I uploaded was the recent review of the review of the recent episode of the air for My Hero Academia.
Nice.
I haven't been caught up on the anime, but I do manga.
And My Hero Academia amazing. Season 2 been epic.
Yeah, it is really good.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, yeah. We're on season 3.
Yeah,
Yep,
season 3 is really good. I actually, believe it or not, Jeremy, for the few most recent episodes aired, I actually own the book that actually collects those chapters.
Ooh.
Yeah, Boku no Heroes, almost to issue 1, chapter 100.
No, it's actually, believe it or not, Jeremy, the last chapter that came out, 193.
No, I mean
193. Oh, the anime?
I'm talking about the anime.
Yeah,
the anime, the most recent chapter they just adapted, they finished adapting chapters 107 and 108.
Okay, yes, I'm trying to remember because I know they did the All for One versus the One for All.
That was epic. That was amazing.
Which a lot of people describe his look as being heavily inspired by Darth Vader.
I can buy it.
Oh yeah, actually, like Knuckle Buster from the side. Well, the prequel, Boku no Hero Vigilante. He's based off of Batman.
Really?
Right. All for One?
No. Look up Boku no Hero Vigilante. It takes place like when Deku and all them were still in middle school.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh.
And I looked up who did the voice for All for One. It's the same guy who played Crocodile for One Piece.
All for One was an epic my mastermind. Like, he was insane. He was like
One thing that the series has never done, you never got a chance to see what his face used to look like before All Might ruined his face.
I finally got
the flashback just showed it.
Yeah, except they don't show his entire face. I think it showed. If I remember seeing it, looked like it showed part of his face, but not the entire thing.
Yeah.
They do the whole shading out the eyes so you don't see the rest of his face, but you see the mouth.
I'm fine with that, by the way. You got like the mystery.
Yeah, and in the recent chapter that came out, apparently Deku had a dream where he saw. Yeah, he actually saw, believe it or not, the previous host of the All for One's Quark. Like the previous 7 out of the 8 hosts. There was one missing, and he got a chance to have a brief encounter with the original host of One for All.
Well, it's not really.
You're talking about All for One's brother?
He just basically saw their memories. Or basically, you saw the originator.
Yeah.
Wait. Are you talking about All for One's brother?
Yes, the one because it showed that the one that he forced the quirk onto his little brother. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When the hell did that happen? I don't remember.
Yeah, that was mentioned sometime back, but when he woke up from his dream, apparently the guy, if you remember this guy, Tibia, you know the guy who shoots a laser out of his belly button?
Oh, you're talking about Aoyama.
Yeah.
Aoyama? Apparently,
he got woken up by Deku's noise, and when they show Deku's room is pretty much like it's like someone just tore up his room. Like his sheets is torn up, his rug is shredded, and it looked like half his axe fingers are destroyed.
That's because he did it.
How?
Thrashing about in his sleep.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the manga shows. These my new information, so I'll probably cut like as a following.
Yeah, that's why you should probably skip this right now.
Yeah,
the previous arc was all about Endeavor, Now this one's about apparently they're exploring the first host of the One for All.
Wait, I don't think spoilers. So what the move on
Yeah,
from?
let's go to Attack on Titan. It's been better. Season 3 is good.
I still haven't watched season 3 yet. I'm still waiting to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either yet, but I've been keeping up with the manga.
Oh no, actually, what's his name who created Attack on Titan? He said season 3 is going to be vastly different from the manga because he felt that he really stretched out and kind of made the arc very boring. So whatever you see in the anime, you see any changes, that's because he personally did it.
I don't understand that. Because painful, I heard the manga got to get boring with so much.
In the manga right now, mostly it's flashing back and forth.
Don't, because Timmy doesn't know either.
Yeah, I finished season 2 though. Season 2 was insane because damn, Fanny Anchor control Titans now. Wait, what? How?
Well, actually, we're gonna from what they said, by the end of season 3, you will finally know what's in that basement if you've never read the manga. You will know.
I can't wait for it. I'm waiting for an answer ever since season 1, season 2 ended.
Yeah, because after season 3, I think that's when they're gonna finally kick off the big. I don't even know where the manga is trying to go at this moment.
They're in the future, but they're kind of flash back and forth, where they're kind of exploring what kind of happened during the time skip.
Yeah, no, like what happens in the world? What's going on with
the first? It's only the second half time skip. Like apparently, after they got to the house, I won't say what was there.
No. That's because that's too much spoiler. That's for Tim.
Yeah, but this I will reveal. In the time skip, apparently they tore down the walls because they apparently got rid of the Titans. And
no, they didn't. Because they can't get rid of them. There's no way to get rid of those massive ass Titans.
You can't get rid of the Titans. You do that in partial once you do a virus, but there's no biological weapons.
No. See, but currently in the arc, there's like no Titans at all. Aside from Eren going his Titan form, there's like no Titans make a physical appearance right now in this arc. Because they just wrapped up the arc where they went to that country where Annie's from.
That's suspicious. Iceberg conspiracy.
No. Like I said, Davey, you will learn later on eventually if you ever just stick to the manga. But right now,
the previous arc before this one is not very long. It's only like I'm trying to think. I think it's like only. I think it's like 14, 15 chapters.
Yeah, but all I know is you're gonna end up seeing Reiner all of them again, but you just gotta wait towards the end because I think they said it's 24.
I did hear a rumor that apparently this season is gonna be split in half.
Yeah, it's split in half because they said we're gonna get the politic arc, which is what's going on now.
And then the uprising arc.
The second half is gonna be about the Beast Titan and Reiner and Boruto showing up again.
That I cannot wait for. That one at the intrusion.
I think it's the uprising arc where they reveal who the Beast Titan is.
Yeah, but for right now, they're basically just watch the anime because he really, really, really wants to fix what he did in the uprising arc.
Yeah, from images I've seen for the season, the most interesting thing is Kenny.
Oh,
actually, Ackerman still don't make no sense, but they still literally don't make sense.
Tevye is Levi's uncle.
Wait. It'll explain in the first episode or second episode. They'll explain exactly who Kenny is.
Gotcha. All right. There you go. What about the comic outside anime itself? Because
you mean like Bendis?
Yeah, Bendis. Because bro, I have tons of time with Bendis because he fucked up big time in issue 2. Because this book, Superman, not this book, but the book of Bendis, it's so boring.
At least the Superman book is interesting, where at the end of issue 1 revealed he was they were in the Phantom Zone, and I think they have in the Supergirl book somehow Supergirl got her hands on
Axe.
Yeah, I'm curious how the heck did she get her hands on that thing?
I thought the weapon was destroyed when taking over the Phantom Zone. But they're not doing it. But shit didn't put with Ben's bullshit.
Yeah. One thing I got praised for the new costume. I was curious what this costume would look like because I thought they were going to give the costume on the cover, but no. The costume is a Silver Age Supergirl costume.
Yeah, that part was Supergirl. Which is Supergirl stuff. But that's not Bendis. That's a different letter. But
yeah, that was Mark Andrego.
It at least he understood continuity, unlike Bendis, who doesn't get it. Oh, speak continuity. What talk about the Astrophile Kid? What talk about the Nuclear Man in Superman 4? He showed up.
Yeah, I have no idea why Bendis threw him in for. He must have been a big fan of the Christopher Reeve movies. Threw him in. They threw in you remember they show up in Forever Evil where they throw in Lex Luthor's assistant from Superman 1 and 2.
Yeah, Otis.
Yeah, they first threw him in, and now we're throwing in the guy who basically I heard a rumor he was played by wrestler Lex Luger.
I think he was played by him, but I didn't care. I didn't watch him in Fortune Boys as well. Anyway, but guess what he died? Yes, just guess, Jeremy. Yes.
Wait, who does?
Nuclear Man.
Superman, or are we talking about they killed off Superman now?
No. Nuclear Man. You know, for Superman 4.
Oh yeah, the guy. Yeah, I know from the movies.
Yep, he showed up in the fan zone. It's what goes on. And guess what Lozar does? Give up. He kills him.
Superman kills someone.
No. Logo Zod killed Nuclear Man.
Wait,
I highly doubt it's going to stay dead for very long because Superman's a hell character. And besides, not the first time he's died.
No. Superman did not die. No, Logo Zod killed Nuclear Man. Okay, you're confused.
As am I.
And now I don't like the fact that I don't know, is Kelly Sue Dominic actually coming on to the actual Aquaman, or that's supposed to be part of the DC Black?
I don't know. I haven't heard much about DC Black. I did hear about the imprint that Bendis is starting, which is not DC Black. It's I think it's called Jinx World. Where it's comprised
imprint. He's not doing an imprint. I think that's his creator-owned stuff.
Yeah, it's comprised of Pearl and Scarlet.
Pearl and Scarlet from what?
Pearl is done. It's done by Bendis, and the artist is the one who co-created Jessica Jones with him.
Because of course it is.
Yes, and Scarlet is done. The artist who does Scarlet is Alex Maleev, this is the second volume of Scarlet. The first volume was published by Marvel's Icon Imprint.
Did Marvel even do much with that Icon Imprint besides let Bendis do his old powers?
The only book I heard that was published by them was there was Kick-Ass, First 3, and Red. The graphic that was turned into a movie with Bruce Willis.
Let's see what. Found it. Oh shit! I know.
Okay. I'll back up. That looks like Etrigan.
Yep. And that's what goes on. He killed Nuclear Man.
Wait, Robo-Zod. That's what he's called, Robo-Zod.
Yeah, and also, why the heck is Nuclear Man wearing Superman's cape?
I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, I was confused about that when I saw that. I'm like, okay, Nuclear Man is here, but why the heck is he wearing Superman's cape? Did he steal that from the Christopher Reeve universe?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Like, and it's a fun read.
It's boring. Robo-Zod could killed him. Wow, how boring. So we
bring in a character for the first time in the comics, and we kill him off in the debut appearance. Wow, does this sound very familiar to you, Tivia?
Yep. Now we'll be like an army of Kryptonian kind of. Oh, he didn't that piss me off. This will be Barry Allen. What? I'm sorry, I missed it. This is Wally West.
Yeah,
also, I heard what happened to Wally West in Flash Forward. Yeah, but I also heard what happened to Wally, though.
Oh yeah. Issue 51. I read that, and I do like that issue. But the thing I don't like is that why go to Sanctuary. So I'm gonna get this straight. We got my favorite fun why we go to Sanctuary, and now we're gonna Heroes in Crisis. Oh,
When is this event supposed to come out?
I think about
Which
September.
event?
What?
Wait, which event?
Heroes in Crisis.
Heroes in Crisis.
Oh, that's coming out next year.
I think
Okay.
coming out this year.
I thought they said it was coming out in 2019.
That's odd. I just coming out in 2018 like the Flash issue.
I hope that Josh Williamson follows up with the whole plot point what happened when Impulse showed up.
I also do, because that they were amazing at the
Because
issue.
here's the thing about Williamson. Remember at the end of the Godstone arc, he brought back Mina, and then he set in this character for 12 issues, brought it back for a quick cameo, disappears, not seen again until Barry has the. It was after the issue where Iris killed Eobard Thawne.
Okay.
Yeah, where they bring her back and she's got the negative speed force, and that they don't much further after that. But I hope that he doesn't send this thing for 12 issues. I hope he doesn't do that.
Lock the door too, please.
Okay.
Also,
I think
what's going
that
on with
Impulse is a good idea.
Yeah,
But
they went to pee.
The thing is, where are the rest of the speedsters?
Yeah, because Max Mercury's gone. Let's see. We have also
Max.
Liberty Bell, her husband, Johnny Quick. I think that's what he was called.
The second Liberty Bell, her husband was Our Man. The second Our Man.
No, the first one. The first one.
The
Yeah.
first one.
The first
Yeah.
one. Her husband also had the was also, I think he called himself something quick. He figured out the
Yeah,
map.
he was
whatever.
Johnny Quick. He was
Yeah,
he was
Jesse
one of
Quick.
two
Jesse
speedsters from the Golden Age. The other
Jesse
actually
Quick.
was one of three. You have Johnny Quick, Max Mercury, and
Yeah.
Jay Garrick.
And also Jesse Quick. And Ward's kids.
Well, Jesse Quick was also the second Liberty Bell.
Yep. And also the daughter of Johnny Quick.
And Liberty Lawrence.
Oh,
Which for some reason in the 90s, I have no idea when they first introduced her, because apparently these two got married in 1950, and then they got divorced in the 90s. So it's really weird, like, how old is Jesse Quick? Because they never fully say exactly how old she is. Is she in her 20s or 30s?
The boys. I don't know. They don't really explain. Timeline.
I get the fact that both Marvel DC does the whole loose timescale thing. Independent doesn't pull that.
Yeah,
But they could at least give they could at least give her an actual age. At least some characters they list how old they are. I mean, you look at say Batman, for example. By the time of Flashpoint, he was 37.
Yeah, and Flashpoint ruined everything and ruined Ward's and got rid of Ward's kids.
Yeah.
But I would Ward 100% right. It is Barry's fault. Damn it, Barry! You ruined everything. Like.
Yeah, and apparently the second Wally West moved out of his aunt's apartment, and apparently he's moved in with I think it's the Commander Cold is what he calls himself. It's the good.
No. Ward moved in with Damian Wayne Teen Titans.
Yeah,
I call Damian Wayne Suicide Squad because now the Titan of Darkness and John's gone in space.
Yeah, the one character I kind of felt as though, like, where the heck is I know half the team is either with Starfire is with Just Like Odyssey, and a lot of the rest of the team, with the exception of Kid Flash and Aqualad, are with the Titans. But where the heck is Aqualad?
Wait, Omen.
Where's any of these guys after since Teen Titans is done and the new Titans book has a different roster?
Yeah, and as for Roy, oh boy, Roy, believe it or not, in Red Hood and the Outlaws 25, Roy returned. Roy Harper showed up to help up. It's like you have this big, huge fight between Batman and Red Hood, and all of a sudden, Batman gets taken out by a couple arrows, and it's revealed to be Arsenal, and he says, I'm here for you, buddy.
That pissed me off. Like, what the fuck? I thought we were
That's because
done.
that's because he's no longer on Titans.
Stop freaking! Oh, the Red Hood! Stop it! I don't want to join Teen Titans again. I'm tired of it. I want to die.
Yeah, I got a chance to meet Scott Lobdell, Tibia.
What do you say?
I didn't get a chance to talk about the culling. I did talk a little bit about the Trigon story arc, and initially, get this, Tibia. He did not initially want to do that. It was his editor's idea for him to do that story.
Well, hey, which Trigon story? Oh, you mean the shitty one from the Teen Titans?
You mean the New 52?
Yeah, that was his editor's idea. He was forced into it. He did not want to do the arc at all.
Okay, so I can't blame him for that turn. I gotta blame more editorial.
And also, I did ask him why he came back for that Superboy arc in the succeeding volume for this one, because he was asked to.
What? So what made it? So we got to go back for Bud Tour to come back with Bud Tour. I'm good at Bud Tour, and he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Good wins. We have good input back.
And he does agree with me that story arc did not have a proper conclusion.
No, it did not.
It didn't have a proper anything in New 52.
None of the team have good proper conclusion. All teams are awful. You're on the team of just this week get set up problems as well.
The only event I did not get a chance to talk to was the culling.
Damn it!
I did bring up to him that about Linkara's reviews on several of his works, which include The Culling, The First is Red and the Outlaws, and Star Trek X #1, which I think even Linkara forgot that Scott Lobdell did that work. And he also, apparently, and I talked about this particular book, apparently I never heard it's looking for until Linkara brought it up. Nova Girls. Scott Lobdell does remember doing this book.
I bet he did. Since it's one of the first events that everybody shat on. Because
Now, I'm going to talk about The Culling. I'm talking about Nova Girls Kissing Canvas.
Nova Girls.
Yep.
Yeah, it was these 3 photo comics released in the 80s.
Oh,
80s. Damn time for us.
Yeah, I've never read these things, but man, if you've ever seen like bad photo comics, like any kind of photo comic, this one is this one looks terrible.
I think I've seen him call it a bit. I forget.
actually,
I would say
also,
the
what's
one
going on
good
with
photo
Tuesday?
comic for us right now is Star Trek New Voyages by John Byrne.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, how do you guys feel about Justice League by Scott Snyder? Since
I love it. It's
apparently,
amazing.
I think it's really good.
Snyder retconned that Sinestro event apparently discovered the ultraviolet core or the multiple spectrum port. Okay.
Yeah, that made no sense. And also, the one thing his book is not bothered to explain: where the heck is the Watchtower?
Isn't that what the JSA headquarters is supposed to be at? Like at the end of
No. The Watchtowers where the Justice League is supposed to be headquartered at, and yet they're headquartered at the Hall of Justice because apparently he likes the Superman TV show for some reason.
That's why. That's why you don't have the Watchtower, because I don't know. Apparently, because he wanted to do what's his name? Who does Justice League of America? I got it. What was the game who did it?
Are you talking about Brad Meltzer?
No. Justice League of America, DC Rebirth.
That
was Steve Orlando.
It's
Yeah, that's Steve Orlando. Orlando brought back the entire, the Hall of Justice. And I guess Snyder also saw that, so he also wanted to say, hey, the Hall of Justice is there, and he likes
Well, technically, the group itself, yeah, they were headquartered at the Hall of Justice, but I think they kind of did start out
Happy
I think
Harbor.
they did mention they were headquartered out of the Secret Sanctuary first.
Volume 1 took place at Happy Harbor, but by then, after they finished first arc, then they moved to the building.
Yep, they did.
Jeremy, I've read every single Just Like America. They didn't move into space into the 70s. It was around issue like 75 when Denny O'Neil was in the book. He moved the characters to space, and they stayed there.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the fact that Batman and all them already had the Hall of Justice, And like you said, Snyder likes the Super Friends, so why not just relocate them there?
Yeah, and apparently also the Titans team are headquartered there, even though they have a tower. Just like Dark is headquartered there for some reason.
Wait. Speaking of the Teen Titans,
What happened to them guys? They just fell off for some reason.
speaking of Teen Titans, the Teen Titans now they work at a warehouse now, and apparently now they have their own particular prison. What?
Yeah, this itself, like last time I checked, Titans had a tower, and even though yes, it was being rebuilt after the events of Sons of Tomorrow, did Adam Glass forget that Ben Percy already gave them headquarters called Titans Tower?
Yeah, why did the Titan get destroyed again? We never got an answer to that.
Wait, did the new Teen Titans already start?
Yeah, it did. After New Justice.
Wait, can you explain where Crush came from? Because last I checked, only Lobo and his third grade teacher was the last Khazarians.
Well, Lobo's daughter showed up. That's pretty cool.
So,
yeah, they also have this genie person who apparently is a 4,000-year-old teenager.
My good friend did this before. Even he said that didn't make any sense.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm like, wait, so where did she come from all of a sudden?
No idea. I kind of wish Adam Glass would have kept Aqualad on the book because at least
John. Wait, don't forget you had John in space.
Because I don't think Abnett is going to do anything with him because I don't know if you heard Abnett is going to be soon leaving Aquaman.
Oh yeah, the character Tom
taking over, and she said it's apparently Aquaman is going to be less Superman and give you more of a feeling of Wonder Woman. And a lot of us like, but Aquaman is Aquaman. He has neither of those.
Wonder Woman. They're two different characters.
Yep, they
Stop turning into different.
I gotta point this out to Aquaman. If you look up all his previous writers, they're all men.
I'm fine with women that they're doing Aquaman, but
yeah, this is probably very recently the second writer I've heard recently where you have a male superhero written by a female writer. The last book I knew of that did this was Punisher.
Punisher makes sense. Wait. Actually, no, I'm not like Punisher.
Yeah, it was written by Becky Cohen, but it's not the only character I can think of who's a male character written by a female writer. Nightwing, Devin Grayson, though was very controversial, but at least he was written by a female writer. Let's see. Oh, I don't think Superboy's written by a female writer, has he?
I have no idea.
I don't think he has. I don't think Superboy's. I don't think for the Connor Kent one or even the Connell, neither one of them were written by women.
Connell is so garbage. What they doing? It's stupid.
Can you think of a Superman book that, any of the Superman books that features him where it's written by a woman?
Nope. Wait, which one? Connell? Which one? New 52 Superboy or pre-52 Superboy?
Superman himself.
Oh, Superman. Shit.
Yeah,
no, I don't remember.
I would say none.
None.
I don't think any of the Bat books have written by any of the books that feature Batman himself written by a woman.
Speaking of Batman or Superman, what kind of book out there love? Avengers Super Sons by Peter Tomasi.
It's good. And I like the fact that an editorial note that apparently this takes place between Super Son 16 and before John went to space.
Yeah, before Bendit destroyed everything. But I am so happy this book is read. I love that book. This book.
He didn't destroy it. He just the communicator he had was destroyed. But they're still alive, as far as I know. But hopefully that they're not in space for too long.
Oh, I can have one back to one actually brought a question. Right now back on Earth. What? I'm sorry, I didn't miss anything. What's it about the Earth? Where's John? What's John missing? Why's John? What point's hurting?
Bendis.
Yeah.
But at least he didn't come out of existence. He just moved them out to space for a bit, just so he can do what he wanted to do with Superman by himself.
Well, I don't like that. That pisses me off.
I like the fact that he's hogging all the Superman books, and DC is giving him so much special treatment.
Yeah, all the Superman I got that, and that book went hard. That book was
How
good.
about the fact that he's writing once again, like 4 books for DC, just like he did for Marvel a
No,
lot.
he's writing 8 in total because remember, that
What?
Batman book is going to eventually come out.
Are you fucking kidding me? 8 books? That's too much.
Yeah, it was already confirmed in his contract in 2017. Yeah, they already confirmed that he was doing 8 books.
God.
The only books I can think of he's currently doing or going to be doing is Action Comics, Superman, Pearl, and Scarlet.
I don't care about Pearl. I don't care about Scarlet. Well, don't do indie books, I presume. Like,
I kind of wish that. Now, I did read an article, Jeremy, that Young Animal is going to be slowing down. They're not going to cancel the entire imprint. They're going to sort of give it a break, but keep Doom Patrol around, and they're going to launch new titles next year.
Yeah, because like I said, it was a bad idea giving Gary, what's his name again? Gary's
Gerald Way.
Yeah, Gerald Way from My Chemical Romance. I already said that. That was a terrible idea to let him do. To give him the power over that imprint. He's busy.
yeah.
I mean, My Chemical Romance is still a thing. They still make music and stuff.
Yeah, I don't get
Yeah,
it.
they do. But the thing is, since he's on Doom Patrol, like I think it was after like the first 5 issues, the series started hit heavy delays.
Doom Patrol was good.
No,
It's
Volume
crazy.
2 does not come out until October. Wait, hang on a second. Because it comes out in October. That's what really pissed me off.
Yeah, that's not the only trade that come out to October. Apparently, Volume 4 for Titans comes out in October as well.
October? I can't wait that long.
Yeah, and here's something else. The next trade for Batwoman doesn't come out the January of next year.
What? January? Like, what the
Either
hell?
the 9th or the 16th of October.
And Super Saiyan already, but they're going to December.
Yeah, I
No,
don't know
that was
why
just
DC
for
does
us.
this for when it comes to trades, where people have to wait so freaking long for these damn trades to come out.
We did Metal Ocean. That book came out. I got my trades.
Well, here's one for you. You know the trade that's supposed to collect the Mayor Fist storyline from Daredevil?
Yeah. Why?
That just came out this month. And the last trade, the collect issues from the current run for Daredevil came out in December of last year.
What? That's insane. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I kind of get why Marvel did this because the storyline is really long and it collects pretty much the entire Mayor Fist storyline. I don't think it collects the 4 issues that come right after that, which has when Murdoch was in charge.
Okay. Oh, speaking of Marvel, no, there's one thing that came out Marvel. The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 3. This book has been amazing. Like, holy shit, it's been years. I tried to put the positive, and
I'm a little confused about the whole 2 Peter Parkers thing.
About that. They actually explained in this issue that he did the Janet Silver thingy. That apparently he got split into 2. Like, one of them at the Yaku Peter Parker, and the other one is Spider-Man Persona. It's not a clone. It's actually his Persona.
So it's like Batman Red and Blue. I mean, not Batman, Superman Red and Blue.
Yeah, similarly, kind of similarly born. Yeah, like that. And here's the thing, though. This Spider-Man is a complete and utter jerk. We can always see without people getting into the see this Spider-Man is Superman Red, like not responsible. It's not okay, not insane, but he overachiever, and is completely at the average walker.
Yeah, I don't think he drops any jokes.
I think he does drop jokes, but in his own twisted way. He's done cover civilian casualties.
Yeah, I don't think it was Doctor Strange's. It must have been somebody else.
No, this dude was trying to kill himself. No, not cure himself. My bad.
Here? From what?
No, not Peter. The wizard. You know,
Which
Which apparently he has the ability to shapeshift between his human and lizard form, Kirk Connors, for some reason.
Yeah, I don't get that either. And then the implant, I meant Jeremy now, and can he means.
Which I'm glad the fact that Nick Spencer's having the Lizard supporting character. I'm glad to do something different with him for a change because generally a lot of the time it's been like same old story with him. Like half the time he tries to help a cure for his Lizard stuff, or he occasionally works with Peter. But this is the first. This is the first of something really new and original. People have said a writer has done with the Lizard.
Yeah, it's been years, and finally, it could not complete after you signed.
Yeah, Darsky finally let Jamerson finally get over his little grudge with Spider-Man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not gonna last. I think we've been more good sweat that we should go with you. Oh, the one good thing I would people are making after a couple. It's sticking finally. Hopefully, it stays forever.
Peter dating Mary.
Yes, I want that to happen ASAP. Which I hope.
Yeah, and also, where's Mockingbird?
I don't care. She's gone. Who cares?
Slot's gone, so she doesn't matter. In fact, how is Slot's Fantastic Four?
It was good. It was a really good first issue.
Speaking of Slot, speaking of Maze Spider-Man, I do want to tell Maze Spider-Man. Sorry to interrupt, but the other thing about Nick Spider-Man, he addressed all Slot's problem. He gets rid of the doctorate, thank God. He addressed the Peter Spider-Man garbage, thank God. And he addressed all the problem of Slot's garbage. He gets rid of it all. Thank you, Nick Spider-Man, for getting all Slot's nonsense.
Okay, in the pages of Fantastic Four, it had 3 stories with it. The first one, where apparently the Thing got engaged.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that image. So when does he die?
Who, she?
I said, when does the Thing die?
No idea. I hope that Slot doesn't kill him off. Yeah, and apparently, Johnny Storm, the way he writes Johnny Storm, he writes him to be so freaking paranoid, and he can't accept the fact that Reed and Sue are gone.
Even though technically in Marvel 2 and 1, we don't know they're trying to find them. But now this book spoils that book.
Yeah, and then at the end of the book, apparently you see Reed and Sue. First time you see him since the Marvel Legacy one-shot from last year. Apparently Reed's suit is basically torn up. He's growing a full beard. And Sue doesn't look much different than she went to the last scene.
And where the kids? With Varia, with Franklin.
Actually, yeah, what happened? Because they showed up at the end of Legacy.
And actually, with a complete cash grab.
Yeah, and also, there was this kid who somehow, and this is really weird. I'm a little confused of how this happened. Apparently, he broke into the Thing's apartment and stole a Fantastic Four flare.
Stole what?
You know those flares that the Fantastic Four used to have flares. Someone fires up in the air and a giant 4 that looks like it's made of flames pops up in the air. This kid got their hands on that, and this kid is from Yancey Street.
Why?
I have no idea. The second story picks up where Iron Man 600 left off. You know, with Doc Doom went back to his own country.
Yep. Doctor Doom not going back to his own country, but this time he's not have no armor. He's going to go straight to go the barbarian this time. It's done.
Apparently he put his mask back on. Not his Iron Man mask, but his Doctor Doom mask, and he took back control of his country.
Yeah, but Iron Man completely pointless. Wow. Bravo, Bendis.
Yeah, it's basically Slot giving the middle finger to Bendis.
Yep.
Because apparently he loves doing that.
Yep.
That's probably the reason why he kept Spider-Man out of Civil War 2.
Screw Civil War 2. Civil War 2 is awful. Doctor Doom didn't make it in Civil War 2. What the heck?
Bendis is gone. And we all speculated they were going to do a whole bunch of shifts from all his titles and do different things.
My last book, when the annual came out, and oh god, that annual pissed me off. That annual made me mad. Like, I read the annual. Guess what they did to Myers? Guess. Just guess.
No, tell me. Just tell me.
Give up. They recognized the origin.
So what's his new origin?
Oh, his new origin is so lazy, so stupid that it recommended the people like Depp out the window with that perspective. And I'm not mind everyone's Secret Invasion wouldn't make no sense. And he doesn't know perspective. When Spider-Man becomes Spider-Man now, apparently this random guy, his tutor, but he died, and now he's that guy doing Spider-Man. What? That makes no sense.
And apparently he saw Thor during Secret Invasion.
Yeah, it's lazy, it's stupid, and it's garbage. I hate that origin. It doesn't make any sense.
It would have made a lot more sense if this annual would have picked up right where the series left off. But instead, we have to have a new origin story for Miles for no reason.
This origin makes no sense.
Someone has to give him their own twist on it, which
Except,
they're going to ruin one of the best backstories ever.
Yeah.
yeah,
But the first thing I think Marvel did once Bendis, I think it was just before Bendis, I think it was either just before he left or after he left.
even after
The
he
first
left.
thing they did was basically resurrect the Hulk.
Yep. Because Almanac
They should have
failed
been
miserably.
They should have been done that after when Bendis announced that he's leaving for DC. They should have been started retconning all his work.
They should destroy the X-Men Blue. Actually, X-Men Blue, I know, it's so confusing right now.
I think the only death Bendis did undo himself was the death of War Machine.
Oh, yeah, he did do that.
By
Yeah,
cloning
but he
him.
made him bald for some reason.
Yeah, I didn't get that out of it.
Which I think what he did, I think he had Tony clone him.
I was in the Punisher book when Lodi came back and Lodi kicked Punisher's ass. I think.
Yeah, and I think they did make a slight reference to when he briefly worked for Hydra.
Yep. But God, that was stupid.
Yeah,
idea.
and then the book ended very weirdly. It's like Punisher
Widow.
was arrested, taken out the jail, and then he's broken out by the Winter Soldier and the Black Widow.
Didn't she die? Oh, wait, I forgot they cloned her.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. Like, I'm still confused of exactly how in the world does a woman who gets smacked in the face by a shield, somehow that causes her neck to be snapped.
They're like Mortal Kombat. Except not really Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat the one with Budo.
Yeah, the Hydra Cap must have hit her really hard in the face for that to happen. Because whenever Cap hits people in the face with that shield, they don't die. They get knocked out or at least get hit. At least get hurt.
Was it onto the
Not
side
the
of her
point when they
head,
snap
like
their neck.
temple? Was it to the side of her head?
She tried to start the fight between Marvel and Hydra Cap, but that's just stupid. Because
Yeah, the whole thing about her reveal being a clone that was told in Tales of Suspense, the Revive series.
I didn't read that book.
I did. I believe that book was written by Matthew Rosberg. It's actually quite interesting, especially Hawkeye and Winter Soldier. That was actually one of the interesting things about that book.
Because I know Donny Cates is doing the whole revamping the entire. He revamped Venom and the symbiotes, talking about where they originally came from and how their planet was.
Quintal, that's been retconned out of existence now. It's not been Venom God. Now it's Symbiote God. Wait.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, this is something that Danny Costas did.
You know, Symbiote God so weird, but didn't we do that when Carnage fired? I mean, don't read Venom because I'm just done. After Agent Venom died, okay, Flat Time died, I just pulled out. I love about Venom, but even I got me. His character we got nowhere. And funny, after the reflect bullshit, after Agent Flat Time died, I just gave up. I can't say it anymore. But he's a villain. He's been a good Spider-Man for Spider-Man. Now he's just an anti-hero. Boring.
Yeah. I hope that in Jason Aaron's Avengers run, they actually acknowledge him having a base operations because currently they don't mention if they have one or not.
Oh, yeah, the Avengers don't have a big operation, but they don't have Avengers Mansion anymore.
Well, the mansion's owned by Johnny Storm.
I thought the mansion was owned by Tony. Wait.
Well, if you read in Kenny Avengers, which that's what I do, I read all his books. It was a sleazy hotel until the Red Skull trashed the place. The owner sold it, put it for sale, and Johnny Storm bought it with the money he inherited from Reed. Which apparently was like, I think it was like, if I remember, I think it was like $20 billion.
I know the factory when it got sold off, then the party got blown the hell up. Oh, speaking of Doc Ock, I completely forgot. He came out in a new book, Superior Octopus.
Yes, because he never dies.
Why won't he just die? Forget that. Why Superior even keep coming back? I want him to just go away. I'm tired of Doc Ock.
Because it was the last good thing that Slott ever did for Marvel.
But it's boring. We've seen it too many times before.
I think it's going to be a miniseries.
It's better than me. See, I can't take that book. I can't take
One
the book
book
out anymore.
I was not happy Mar brought this back.
Iceman.
But yeah, Iceman with the same writer. But I was like, oh no! Now they're an ongoing series with the writer who puts his foot in his mouth on Twitter, and then I saw this list. I was like, oh, it's a 5-issue miniseries. Okay,
I don't care.
I'm gonna read anyways because I like Iceman.
I remember I don't trust the writer. If it's the same writer, then we're screwed. Oh, speaking of books,
because yes, Cena Grace is bringing back Iceman. Yes, he's going back to writing it.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wait,
it was
but
already
isn't this also the same guy who put his foot in his mouth on Twitter?
I think so.
Yes, he's one of those. Yes, he's one of them who basically everybody said they didn't like Iceman because he felt like a gay stereotype.
He would have guessed that. That book would have guessed that. Each one was 7. It was just
It was
stupid.
actually pretty good. I actually kind of like some of the stuff he did in the book, like bring back the original champions for a quick little 2-parter. That was nice.
It was nice, but that book didn't last that long. Oh, speaking of book,
I mean, the only reason why they came back together was because they were mourning death of Black Widow because she was one of the members.
Huh.
Speaking of books that they come out down, Uncanny X-Men coming back, and he hit the kicker. It's gonna be a 10-issue mini that go disassembled. Oh, goodies, we're looking at disassembled for the X-Men.
Well, here's the thing, Tevya. Like, a lot of books basically have using disassembled in their titles. Like, I would say almost every single Avengers book has using disassembled. Heck, even Iron Man has using disassembled as for a story arc.
You mean Ultimate disassembled?
Yeah.
Huh.
The original Ultimate, not the new. Okay.
Yeah. The new Ultimates, as far as I know, they were never disbanded, but the book just ended.
The way it ended was weird. I didn't get it. The Maker dies, which is weird to me. I don't know what happened to him. And then the Ultimates come back, the real Ultimate come back, but then it just made no sense. It didn't pull it in itself.
Yeah, because Al Ewing had so many plans this book. Oh yes, and you know that thing where he turned Galactus from the Devourer to the Lightbringer?
I know.
Yeah,
he's back being the Devourer again.
Because why have progress?
So of a character development, that's out the window. And Thanos is dead again. Guess how he died? He got head chopped off. By Requiem.
Yeah.
Who died again?
Thanos.
Yeah. I saw it. I'm like, this is probably the 5th time he's got killed off.
Fatality. Yep.
Yeah, last time he died, he got his heart ripped out by Drax.
Can Thanos just stay dead for once and then just not come back?
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
but he's not the only person who died in that. Actually, he got killed by Drax. I don't know. The whole heart ripping out thing.
Yeah,
that was something that the Richard Rider did to Annihilus.
Yeah, the
He ripped his heart out after he killed Quasar.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it was during Annihilation. That's where Drax killed Thanos, even though Thanos was trying to help them out.
Nice.
So there's that too.
Yeah, well, and the fact that killed him this time would Gamora, and that it would worth it, but it was Gamora going out of revenge on me.
Yep. Oh yeah, and apparently, according to Star-Lord, the Guardians are disbanded.
Again? How many times have they been disbanded?
Twice.
Actually, what's going on with Jason Bourne? I thought he was eventually going to enter the whole, that Malekith and he's secretly taking over, and now we're getting the future Thor storyline.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but the thing is, apparently, in the pages of Infinity Wars, Gary Duggan has made it a fact that apparently Gamora and Star-Lord have a thing for each other, even though they've never expressed this before at all. Because Gamora always had a thing for either Adam Warlock or Richard Rider.
Yeah.
Richard Rider is alive, not dead.
Yeah, which he's not even featured in Infinity Wars. Notice that?
What? Why? I didn't notice that.
What is Infinity Wars even about now? Getting the Infinity Gauntlet again?
No, the Infinity Gauntlet got destroyed again this time, and it's about the Infinity Stones. But you have to check the main bad is Requiem, aka Gamora. Spoiler.
Yeah, Rocket Raccoon and Gamora. They're the bad guys.
No, it's Gamora. Gamora's the bad guy.
Are they trying
Yeah,
to?
and here's who has the gems.
Doctor Strange, Rocket. Well, no,
Turk.
not Rocket. Turk.
Turk from Daredevil, he has it. I'm surprised he even has it, and he's much more competent now than he was before because originally, whenever Reyes depicted him, he was a buffoon.
He was an
The only
idiot.
reason why he's more competent now because of the Daredevil Netflix show,
Yep.
which
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
wondering,
mind that. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's a
but
fine
technically-
change.
Technically get beat up. That's funny.
Is Gamora the villain because that's how they want to portray her? Like from the movies, she's just so pissed at Thanos.
Well, she killed Thanos.
Yeah, that's what's like. Are they trying to go off the movies now?
That's my
Yeah,
best
and
guess.
then she killed Star-Lord by stabbing him in the chest with the same sword she used to kill Thanos.
Yep, with the Power Stone.
What's
Yeah.
going even going on anymore?
Here's the thing, though. She only did she want her soul back because of Soul Stone or Soul Gem. Gemstone.
Yeah, apparently Adam Warlock. Apparently Hank Pym was in the gym, but then somehow he got out, and then explained, "Oh yeah, he never got out of the gym."
Yep.
Yeah, because I
It
know
was all
Pym was still
hallucination.
in the gym.
Yeah, because Ultron basically took the gem and now the Hank Pym part's gone. Now it's the Ultron. So Pym that's gonna go bye-bye, but they're not gonna be looking at resistance.
Yeah. In case you wonder who's the one responsible for the whole thing of Ultron and yeah, that was all Rick Remender and Gary Duggan doing all that.
I thought that's gonna go up a novel. I thought it got non-canon. I knew that's
Yeah,
canon.
Rage of Ultron's canon.
That's confusing because they're just going over.
Wait, where's Adam Warlock been? Because I haven't seen him in years.
Good question.
Well, he did recently show up at the end of he did show up in Infinity Countdown. He played a part in I don't know what part he played. And he apparently was actually in Cocoon. He finally got out of his cocoon. He'd been in it for I think at that point about 6-7 years.
7 years? Damn, time flies.
Yeah. He was found in Cocoon in the Annihilation Earthfall miniseries, which was done by Dan Abnett. And then apparently Marvel forgot about it. And then Gary Duggan got out of the Cocoon at the end of the Guardians.
Okay, what about Galacta? You know, that Galactus' daughter.
I think
yeah, Marvel's forgotten about her.
I think that's non-canon to begin with because they deal with abortion. I'm not kidding.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's one of those many characters that Marvel has completely forgotten about and just don't care about.
That book dealt with something very, 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 very sensitive, and it could declare non-canon. I am not
think
kidding.
of one character that, at least one group of characters Marvel has completely forgotten about, or at least the X-Men writers completely forgot about.
Wait.
The characters from New X-Men.
Oh. Speaking of the X-Men.
Well, rename the X-Men. Or any other X-Men for that.
Yeah, there was a lot of younger X-Men that apparently, if they're not one of the big name X-Men, we're not going to use them for no reason.
Speaking of the X-Men, I don't know. X-Men Blue getting canceled, thank God. X-Men Gold getting canceled. And actually it's followed by NK X-Men, which I'm fine about it. Both
Blue, apparently, Magneto's gone back being evil again.
He got much in the future.
Because...
Yeah, and also, apparently, they killed off the other Zorn.
Wait, what? When did that happen? You know what? I don't care about Zorn. Zorn is a confusing character that made no sense.
No, this is the second Zorn.
He should
not
never
the first one. The first one is confusing as all hell. The second one.
Yeah, the second Zorn?
Yeah, he first showed up during Chuck Austin's brief run for X-Men Volume 2. Marvel didn't do much of them after that until Colin Bunn decided to bring him back and have be one of the survivors when those Inhumans would kill off all the mutant healers.
Screw the Inhuman. Oh, speaking of Inhuman, Death and Human came out, and Death and Humans, I just said that book had been amazing. They did something I didn't expect. They killed Black Bolt.
Yeah, though I am still confused. What time frame is this set in? Because it's clearly not the present. Because where the heck is New Attilan? Why are they out in space?
Well, Lockjaw dead.
Why?
That broke my heart.
No, why?
Well, because the Kree
and they killed off like Timmy, if you notice, in the first issue, all those dead Inhumans, almost every single one of them are creation of Charles Schultz.
Yep. All dead. But the new bad guy didn't go next.
Yeah, I wonder how Schultz feels the fact that all these characters he spent time developing gets killed off in the first issue. I bet he feels the same way Chuck Dixon felt when a lot of his characters were killed off during Infinite Crisis.
Yep. And guess who's the killer? Hang on.
Yeah, a guy who looks almost exactly like Black Bolt with the same suit.
Wait, no, I was going to say, could it be his son, but no.
Found him.
No, his son is, this guy here. I mean, if you look at his suit, he looks almost exactly like Black Bolt's, doesn't it?
Yep.
You can kind of see him as sort of like an evil Black Bolt from the future. Or some alternate timeline. I don't know who the heck this guy is.
Yep.
Wait, who's writing this book?
Danny Costas.
Yep. His name is Vox. That's his name.
And he's killing off Inhumans because?
Apparently he went with Kree Empire.
I thought the Kree just doesn't care about the Inhumans anymore.
They don't. But the Kree Empire want to kill the Inhumans because you know what, the Inhumans were bad. They want to kill them all by using a new weapon.
Yeah, I think the Kree are admitting that the whole thing with the humans was a mistake, and they're trying to erase their mistake by killing off all the Inhumans.
Yep. Hang on.
I think in the first issue they kill off Triton.
Yep, they kill Triton, they kill basically Lockjaw with that Pokemon heart in pieces.
They also killed off if you notice all the I'm sure you notice if you look up who created all these characters who died in the first issue, they're all Charles Schultz creations like Flag Man. He's the guy with the papers coming out of his face. A bunch. I actually like a lot of these characters. I don't know why that Danny Costas apparently has something against Charles Schultz creations and kills all these characters off.
Hopefully they kill basically Mosaic. I hope he died next.
Mosaic, I wouldn't mind he dies, but the Charles Schultz characters, please don't. I think killing off the Charles Schultz characters are a mistake because I like what Charles Schultz did with the Inhumans. He did something interesting. It made him interesting.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed his run that he did for the Inhumans. He did for 3 years.
Yeah, the Marvel destroyed him. They tried to make him like the X-Men. It failed. We never sucked. Him with garbage.
Currently, as of right now, because he ended his run for Astonishing X-Men, Poe Dameron's about to end, which means currently he'll have about 2 books left: Daredevil and Darth Vader.
Honestly, I've always been Darth Vader the best book because Darth Vader is amazing.
Daredevil is an amazing book on the show, despite what some people say about it.
I agree.
Darth Vader is awesome.
That's one good Star Wars book from Marvel I like. Because all our Star Wars I don't give a damn out.
Yeah, the main Star Wars book is kind of crap. Have you noticed? Have you read his earlier work, The Artist of the Roca? His artwork is a lot better than this book. In this book, it's garbage.
I'm not read Star Wars because for me, I'm still on my boycott because
their books are besides, there's only 3 ongoing series for the Star Wars line. You have the main book, Darth Vader, and Dr. Aphra.
Yeah, and that's it. I don't care about Dr. Aphra.
Which Dr. Aphra is a pretty decent book. I actually do enjoy it. It's a Star Wars character who's openly a lesbian.
Yeah, whatever.
That's fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. It's something new and original. If it's a long-running character who was straight for a long time, let's out this guy being gay for no reason. I think they've done it officially twice with 2 X-Men characters. First they did it with
Iceman.
Not only Iceman, the character Prodigy.
That was stupid. Wait.
Yeah, I don't know why they outed him as gay for, especially since he had a girlfriend, Surge. He broke up with her because she cheated on him.
I'll bring him over there because.
And by the way, Timmy, do you know who she cheated on him with?
No. Who?
Helion.
You wait. Where? Why did I sound familiar? I forget.
Julian Keller. If you ever see him, he's the guy who shoots energy out of his hands.
Oh yeah, that guy. Oh.
Yeah. She cheated him by how she on him? She made out with him in front of X-23.
That messed up so many levels.
Yeah, who at that point had a thing for Julian Keller until he kissed her in the X-23 book, and it's like, nope, she has no longer any feelings for him just because he kissed her.
Oh, I agree with all in that one. Roy, 100% right. Like,
Yeah, and in the I think it's one Wolverine book that I'm on Tom too. I think it's Weapon Lost.
No, I think
I think it's Magenta. They did reveal, did they confirm that she is definitely indeed Wolverine's daughter, not his clone.
But honestly, that's not a surprise because I think everybody knew about that.
Yeah, I think Marvel basically was confirming a lot of people's suspicion because I think that was a great conclusion for her. I just still don't like the fact they took away her identity as
I don't like that. I'm still pissed off about that from day one because what the fuck? You cancel a great for only Wolverine. You destroyed that book and now I'm thinking, yeah, they got X-23. Why?
Yeah,
It's
but
no
in X-Men
shit,
Red,
why?
she's still Wolverine.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like both continuity line, it's confusing.
Yes.
Marvel didn't give her continuity.
Yeah, but apparently Maury has no problem with 2 Hawkeyes, 2 Spider-Men. Apparently 2 Captain Americas too much, or 2 Wolverines.
Or 2 Fours. Oh wait, Jane Foster Ford is gone. Damn it.
Jane Foster is technically alive, but she's no longer Thor.
Which, in my personal opinion, much of that pissed me off that they think that anyone kill off.
Yeah, but at least Jason Aaron is doing a fantastic job with the Thor book.
Yeah, I think the Thor was still good. Like, same way with Jim Four, I enjoyed Jim Four, but I gotta admit, the way
Thor is the one book, in my opinion, typically has been good. The entire time Jason Aaron's been on the book.
Same.
I mean, he's been on the book now for like 6 years.
It's way better than Dan Slott bullshit. Dan Slott's Spider-Man book in 10 years. That book was just garbage.
Yeah. But I think his run is getting to be almost even longer than the Walt Simonson run from the 80s.
That's impressive.
I think he's run almost as many issues as Walt Simonson by now.
Huh. That's interesting, though.
Either almost as much or more.
Speaking out there, Spider, and that remind me, with Spider again coming out. And oh god, Spider again got
speaking of Spider-Man, did you hear that Zardesky is going to be leaving Peter Parker's Protect with Spider-Man?
I did hear about that.
I was a little surprised, especially since he started the book, and the book has been fantastic under him. I'm not familiar with the writer who's replacing him. It's not Slott. I don't remember who's replacing him. Do you remember who's replacing him?
No, I didn't look up on this.
But I know he's being replaced in that book. I think it's either that book or Marvel 2 when he's leaving. It's one of those 2 books.
Wait, but Marvel 2 1 still going. That book. Wait. I guess you Protect Spider-Man because I guess that book is still about to get ended.
No, it's not ended. It's still continuing.
Shit.
Spectacle Spider-Man is awesome. And here's the thing, Tivia. It was one Spider-Man book that came out last year that was good.
Yeah, I agree. Well, the first
it actually did stuff that apparently either Slott just didn't care or just didn't want to do. Like, I don't know. How about bearing the grudge between Spider-Man and Jameson?
That made me happy because that made me jaw drop. Finally,
that has been something that's been going on since the 60s. I'm like, can we please put this behind us?
Or
and it took over 50 years for them to finally accomplish this. I think even Zardesky's were like, yeah, this particular thing's gone on for way too long.
It needs to end. And at this point, we need people to realize they need to stop it. Which I was happy about that, by the way, but the way Slott wrote that, they destroyed that into 800.
Yeah, apparently they're still trusting each other, from what I can tell. Apparently Spider-Man does not hold a grudge against Jameson for what happened. From what I can tell.
I can't believe they killed off Green Goblin when he put in Ultimate, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But I'm curious, though, is Carnage going to face off against Venom again anytime soon?
I have no idea.
I'm still freaking confused about... Okay, I know that Osborn purchased the symbiote.
Normally Osborn had the Carnage symbiote inside him, but that's not going well.
But here's the thing that confused me. How did they get the symbiote away from Cleus Cassidy?
I have no idea. I'm so confused by it. When did that
This
happen?
is the second time this has happened.
Wait,
You know, last time this happened
what?
with Toxin.
Toxin? Oh yeah, Toxin did get loose.
Yeah, for some reason, and as far as I know, Rick Remender never explained this. Apparently, the symbiote was taken away from him in Vegas, of all things, and somehow the Crime Master got his hands on it and gave it to Eddie Brock because at that point he didn't have a symbiote because he lost anti-venom.
I thought you were the scientist. Oh wait, that during the Superior
Toxin,
Command
the host was a cop.
Oh yeah, he did die. Damn it.
Actually, no, he's not dead. He's just not around anymore.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, at least you got to praise Rick Remender for that run for one thing. At least he kept the mystery of who the Crime Master was until the reveal was actually quite jaw-dropping. No one suspected it was this guy all along.
Who was it?
Betty Brant's brother.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. Wasn't he Multiman?
No, this is 616 Crime Master.
Oh. I always protect Spider-Man.
Yeah, and having face up against his own version of the Sinister Six, the Savage Six, that was interesting. I like that.
Wasn't that during the whole Superior Spider-Man garbage?
No, Spirit Spider-Man stuff that happened afterwards.
Yeah. But I still picked up a Superior Spider-Man. I could go to trade. I could review that entire series, but you know why? I do never going to get the points.
I still think it's dumb. I'm sure you agree with me on this.
I agree.
The reasoning for the end of the Venom comic is still the one that was started with Rick Remender and Colin Bunn finished it up. It was the saying was the reason it actually ended was quite stupid.
Why?
Because it was beating Superior Spider-Man in the sales.
Not surprised.
That was the reason why.
Why?
Yeah, that was the reason why, and I still think that's quite stupid.
That is stupid. Like, what the hell? Well, why can't have a good book? They can have a bad book.
At least it's just Scarlet Spider Book Publishing now, though with Ben Riley in the title.
Make it cancel. We can do the spot again. Speaking of
I would not
again,
be surprised if somehow Kane got his own spin-off book again.
Or Ben Riley died again.
Though I thought it was interesting, though, that Peter David brought back Shuron in a recent issue.
Who?
Shuron.
The scientist transformed into a pterodactyl.
Oh yeah, he did come back. That was weird. And
that was quite interesting. I did not expect it to happen at all.
Honestly, they're all in that book killed that book for me. And funny, I just dropped that book completely. I ain't done with that book. It's going circles because that was gonna go support. That support been going on forever. Why won't it end?
No idea.
Oh, speaking of Spider again, I completely forgot. Because the Heritage coming back. Why? Why didn't Heritage? I don't care about the Heritage. They're boring. And maybe they're probably getting involved in this book again. Stop.
I like the Inheritors.
Huh?
I like the Inheritors. The whole Spider-Verse thing.
Well, we're gonna have a sequel for Spider again. With Spider gonna be in it, with that word, maybe they may kill up Mary Parker, or may kill up Betty May's parent again, or may kill Benji. If they kill up Benji, right, MCG, I'm gonna be mad. That pissed me off.
And speaking of Ultimate Spider-Man, did you read the recent issue came over New Year Vows?
I did. It was interesting.
Mr. Sinister.
Yep. Mr. Sinister, Chrome, basically, Annie. And
yeah, I actually am not surprised about that, but I'm happy to see him in another book that's not an X-Men book, because that's one thing I praised the past couple of years with Marvel when it comes to Mr. Sinister. He's featured in books that are not X-Men books. I mean, look at the Kingpin. He's fought like five or six different people aside from Spider-Man. He's fought Black Panther, Punisher, Daredevil, and Captain America.
Oh
no! Renew Your Vows is kind of weird after the time skip.
Yeah, the time skip broke my heart. Oh, by the way, I found a picture with the Heritage.
So how did they manage to get out of that radiation-filled world?
I have no idea. Apparently, SWAT is also in this book with Gage. God damn it! Even when SWAT went up, but he couldn't back.
Well, actually, he could probably write them decently since he wrote it in the first place. So
yeah, but
there's
SWAT.
that.
I think that's
SWAT
only just been done by
Spider-Man.
Christos Gage only. I don't think Sly has anything to do with this one.
Actually, he kind of does. His favorite character in this book, Superior Octopus. Yay!
Mm.
God
You know,
damn
there was
it.
one Spider book that came after Secret Wars that I kind of felt as though should not have been canceled.
Love
Love Warriors.
I read that book and I just felt disappointed because as a Manny Parker fan, I was just disappointed.
One thing I thought was a good plot thing for the series was repairing the web.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh, the
Yeah,
one fate.
but I kind of felt as though that plot there was never finished.
Nope, it got canceled because the book and said it good. Right.
Yeah, and when the book got canceled, I don't think anybody even knew the book was getting canceled until they saw that cover for the next issue. Oh yeah, final issue.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
see,
Ken Conquer gonna be split
announced.
again? Why's Ken Conquer in this? I'm
That's the
confused.
thing I never understood about Marvel. They never ever tell you that something's getting canceled. You have to find it through external sources.
Yeah,
it's really
They did
stupid.
this last year when books got canceled earlier this year, like Luke Cage. All those books got canceled the first 2 months. There's like Luke Cage, Generation X. A lot of those books, where they made announcements prior to that, and then like after Secret Wars ended, they kind of brought back this stupid thing of not telling anybody the books are ending.
Oh, great, we're gonna have multiple death in Spider again. People are gonna die in this book.
Like one more death.
Yep. Hang on. I'll show you what I mean. Ta-da. Marvel review Spider-Man creating achieved multiple deaths. Oh, goody. I can see more Spider-Man get killed off.
Well, I heard that at the
Yay.
end of Spider-Gwen that she's going to appear in this event.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. But funny the Heritage like to kill Spider-Man, which honestly, if they kill Superior Octopus, I'll be happy. Because that'll be the one death I want to happen. But they kill Manny Parker, they kill Spider-Girl, and they kill Open Spider-Man. I'm not gonna be happy. I'm gonna be pissed because I love Manny Parker. I don't want to die. They kill her off. I'm gonna be pissed. But why are you having more Spider-Man get killed off again? Wait.
One thing I
is Kenny
think would be
gonna
quite
die?
interesting for them to do, and they teased this in the original Spider-Verse event. You remember when they teased the Tobey Maguire version of Spider-Man make a quick cameo in the original event?
Yeah.
I don't think they did do that.
I really wish they would actually bring the other, like the live action versions into this event.
Oh, like Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland.
They
I'm
can't.
just ignoring Tom Holland, but I'm thinking people like Topher, not Topher Grace,
Tobey
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, even the one from the 70s TV show, the first live action one, the one a lot of people consider to be really bad. I have never seen it, but I've heard it's really bad.
Wait, which one? The Leopold one with the giant mech? No,
Not that one. Not that one. Now, that one I heard was interesting. The one where it was made by American Studio and aired in the same network as Incredible Hulk.
Oh yeah, I heard that one was awful.
Yeah, and if you notice that whenever Alex Ross draws inspiration for Spider-Man, he draws it from that series.
That makes
The
sense.
costume. I heard. I didn't know about this until Collider Heroes talked until they did like a whole comic book history thing in television and movies, and they brought up the series. And apparently, that series is what gave Alex Ross inspiration whenever he draws Spider-Man on the covers.
Good for him. Like that series is one thing I did out. Then the cover out Ross went on that groove of that short one.
I think he's doing a couple covers of different books now. I know he's not doing Avengers anymore.
I know you're
And I don't think he's doing Spider-Man.
I kind of read everything. All the outdoors could be, but I could pointless because the books themselves were just garbage.
Yeah, but his covers are really good.
This cover is amazing. That's the one good thing that came out.
Yeah, I don't know what book he's doing now for covers. Do you remember?
Nope. Dwight
Wait,
Allen.
they need to do a cover for Mark Wet. No, Ta-Nehisi Captain America.
Yeah, I think he's doing
Yeah,
the Captain America covers now, but I think that's it.
Yeah, because I know the recent one he did was just about Captain America.
I'm hoping Al Dwight can draw Super Sons. Because that would be amazing.
Huh. Actually, yes. How is the Max? How is the little Maxi series going right now?
It's adorable. It's amazing. It's epic.
So what's the main plot of this series?
The main part is Avengers Super Sons picture after Super Sons 16, but before Superman's President number 1 with John Damon, well, after having fun, they're going to school, well, after it's summer, and the main bagger is called The Game.
Tivi, I have a theory about Morrison Bay. I think it's named after the creator of Damian Grant Morrison.
That makes sense.
Yeah, actually, I'm also looking forward to Grant Morrison's Green Lantern run.
Yeah, that should be interesting. I mean, if you look at basically when it comes to Bat books, they always love naming locations after their writers, like Dixon Docks, named after Chuck Dixon. I believe that the road where Wayne Tower is named after Bob Kane.
Yep.
So naming fictional locations after real life people for Batman related books is nothing new. I don't think that any other book has ever done this.
I found it. Man, the Super Sons take between Super Sons 16 and Superman Special 1.
Yep.
And Nick was right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did see someone cosplay as a Damian Robin at Comic-Con.
Nice.
First time I've ever seen that particular cosplay. I've never seen the cosplay before at all.
By the way, here's the main villain for the Super Sons. These guys.
Yeah, children versions of popular villains.
Yep. Lex Luthor, Kid Deadshot, Ice Princess, aka Captain Cold, Brainiac 6, and Joker Jr. and
the guy standing behind it. I think it's supposed to be the Shaggy Man.
yeah,
a shorter version of him.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, he had gold kryptonite.
Which is supposed to permanently strip John of his powers. But since he's half human, I don't think it'll affect him. It will still affect him, but I don't think it'll be permanent for him.
Yeah, it won't be permanent. It will be temporary.
Or you just get pure kryptonite, and it'll give you the Kryptonians back their powers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think these kids are related to the actual villains they're named after. They're just kids who just randomly took up their names.
That's my best guess.
Or Kid Amazo. It could always be something to do with Kid Amazo.
Yeah.
Actually, the host body is dead. Actually, the armor now in control.
Yep.
Well,
that actually happened in issue 16.
Yeah. And the one thing, the final arc, I would have thought this would be interesting. Yeah, where John told his mother, like, hey, Damian's mother's trying to kill you for some reason.
That was great.
Lois be like, what? Why is Damian's mother trying to kill me? I'm surprised that never happened.
I love that issue. That 2 issues.
Yeah. Timmy, were you surprised that John never told his mother that Tally was out to kill her for some reason?
I was surprised, but that was I know that to make sense because he didn't want to alert her for what they could. But it's not old drug killer.
I was probably even mad at John to begin with. I thought she had a bone to pick with both Damian and Catwoman.
Actually, she had a bone to pick with Damian Wayne and Batman.
Yeah.
John actually was more of an afterthought because Tyler actually would really trying to turn away money because
and apparently, according to the way Tom King wrote her, she had no problem with Selena after she fought her.
I'm still pissed out that wedding didn't happen. I'm so mad about that, by the way. That issue 50 pissed me off.
I talked to Neil Adams about that. He said people who issuing death threats, he's talking about like bringing back spanking and give all the people giving death threats to Tom King, give them all a spanking.
Nice. That's
and
funny.
he apparently is also a big fan of Detective Champ. He loves the fact that he's featured in Justice League Dark. I told him about it. And he was actually quite happy that Man-Bat's being used properly now.
Yay! After a year after I find Bat and a good guy.
Yep.
Can we just get another Justice League Dark book instead? Or, since Constantine did his own movie.
Actually,
this is Justice League Dark, but not with the same lineup. It's a completely different lineup from what it was at the end of the last book. because Swamp Thing was clearly not. I don't think he was on the team at the time when the book ended 3 years ago. I know the Santana and John Constantine were, but no one else was.
I know Hellblazer ended.
I'm still using that theory of why it ended, because people didn't like it that the book kept frequently changing writers for no reason.
I did hear about it. Oh yeah. We talked about getting still DC discussion.
That's my theory of why the series probably slipped in sales, because people just were so confused. Like, why in the world this book changed writers for?
Yeah, because it started with Jeff Lemire, then it just changed. They kept on changing.
Yeah, that was Justice League Dark. This is the Hellblazer. First was done by Simon Oliver, and then it was Tim Seeley.
Oh, wait, is it any good? Is Simon Oliver run is even good? Because that's the first trade, and I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, it's good under Tim Seeley. Tim Seeley's run's fantastic, especially at the end of the last issue where the most bizarre thing happened.
What happened?
Constantine and Huntress made out.
So, okay, here's the question that I'm wondering, though. Do I, if I get Tim Seeley's run on the book, do I still have to read like the first 2 or 3 volumes?
Probably not.
Probably not, but it wouldn't hurt to have them. But the thing with this run is that the series, the runs are not connected very well, which is weird. In the case of some other books that I read when they change writers, at least the books are somewhat connected. Not in the case of books like Nightwing and Green Arrow, where if you look at, let's say, when Ben Percy left, I'm still a little confused why he left. You had a 2-parter where he followed by a forgettable Deathstroke annual. And then you have an issue where it's written by Margaret Scott, the writer who wrote Transformers Windblade from IDW, where he breaks into a prison full of suit villains and runs into Parasite. And now we have the Bensons, the writers of the Birds of Prey book, writing Green Arrow. And in the issue, you have Green Arrow team up with Arsenal for a mission.
Yay! Wait, does this ever pull letter in Outlaws?
No, I'm not sure when it takes place, but I'm a little confused, though. Where in the world is Black Canary and John Diggle and Henry?
Oh, that worried me, because if they drop Black Canary, I'm going to be pissed. Yeah,
I don't think they are. I do trust the Bensons are doing when it comes to Green Arrow, because, excuse me, they did write him when he showed up in the pages of Birds of Prey, and they did a really good job with him.
I didn't read Birds of Prey, but I didn't care that, I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah, I got the first 2 trades. It's pretty okay. It's not bad.
I do kind of enjoy it, and especially since the main villain the entire run is the Calculator.
I thought the main villain was it's Oracle, who wasn't a real Barbara Gordon Oracle.
The Oracle of the series was the guy who was a fan of Batgirls.
I would think pick back on the history finally. They might give back Oracle finally. Took them long enough.
Yep.
Granted, I still don't like Barbara or Batgirl, more like Oracle, but that's just my opinion.
Yep. Though I'm a little confused of why DC this year was up and canceling like a bunch of titles. Last year, they only ended 1 book. Last year was All-Star Batman. This year, I think they're ending like a bunch of them. Oh, did you hear that apparently the New Age of Heroes is not doing too well in the sales?
Yeah, Immortal Mint is the first one to get the axe.
That's not the only one. New Challengers is ending as well.
Why? New Challengers is good. I heard. Immortal Man.
Yeah, the only 2 books I've heard that are being avoided, the axe, or not touching them, is the Terrifics, because apparently the critics love it and it's selling really well in the sales, and Damage.
Wait, what was Sideways?
Sideways is apparently not doing too on the sales.
That's odd. Because you like that book. That book is pretty fun.
I'm getting confused about some of all these sales and stuff. I thought this was going to be a new launch for everything.
Yeah, You're the Hero will be fun. Like, they're pretty good.
Yeah, apparently some are not selling too well. I did not hear. I think the Silencer is also going to avoid the axe as well, because people do like what John Reed Jr. is doing in the book, and the book is actually quite interesting.
The book is pretty good.
But those are only 3 I can think of that are being avoided the axe. Curse the Grim Brimstone apparently is rumored to be being canceled soon.
Oh, I see. I must have loved that book. I gotta admit, it does have a lot. No, that's not true. Curse Brimstone is still a good book. I do like that book. It's pretty interesting. But it kind of goes over the buff. But that's the point. It's a pretty good story. Granted, I get why the name because so was when I saw no good. New Terrific, on the other hand, that's not the cancer. That book is pretty good.
Yes,
Mhm.
I'm actually interested in reading.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm waiting just for the trade to come out because I want to try all the books. Because I heard great things about Sideways, Silencer, Mr. Terrifics, and that's about it.
Damage.
Plus,
Yeah, the thing
I'm also
about
curious-
Silencer is the way people describe it, and it's kind of true, it's DC's answer to the Punisher.
But done right. Damage is
Yeah.
awesome. I love Damage.
Damage the Hulk, though apparently, and even you think this is a little by coincidental, every issue that Damage comes out, Weapon H comes out the same week.
I don't give a damn about Weapon H. Weapon H is boring. Like, why is he still here?
Because I think Marvel
idea,
realized
but-
that Damage is basically DC's Hulk, so maybe we're going to put out Weapon H to counteract that.
Damage is better. Screw Weapon H. I love Damage. Damage is awesome.
Yeah, but the original artist, Tony Estano, left the book. I know it's a book written by Barbara Venditti. It's one of like 2 books he's doing now for DC. The other, of course, is Hawkman.
Hawkman was really good. That's a surprise. I mean, Hawkman never got a fair shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Aquaman,
one-
Mira. I've been hearing good things about that.
And that movie was amazing. That made it an epic. Holy shit.
The one series I was sad to see it go just recently, just because Venditti left. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that book.
but we're getting Grant Morrison, so it balances itself out.
But the thing, I love Robert and Green Lantern have been amazing to Reboot. Reboot turned that book around because DCU was a failure. DCU book sucked. Like, that book was garbage.
Like Robert Vendetti's run on Green Lantern was solid in general.
It was amazing. Especially, Reboot fixed that book. Like, ignore DCU, ignore that crap, go to Reboot, it's epic.
Yeah. And no one can deny the funniest moment of the second arc of Hal Jr. Lantern Corps. You have Guy Gardner, basically, as a full player he is, picks up a bottle that has the Pretty Boy Lobo, and he throws like a photo. It's like, no, not this one. Put this one back. We're not going to bother with that one.
That was funny.
I think that was Venditti basically poking fun at whoever created this guy. It's like, yeah, this guy is useless, and this guy is clearly not Lobo.
Yeah, not all Lobo. The main man.
I'm still confused about the whole 2 Lobos thing.
Honestly,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm a little confused by that as well because the first issue of when Colin Bowman was writing the Lobo book, apparently killed who he thought was the fake Lobo, which everybody knew was the real Lobo. In the first issue, off panel.
Yeah, and then we get Justice League versus Suicide Squad, and then we realize, oh wait, Lobo's been around and he was part of the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, which I'm confused about that. I would not be surprised if DC, if you want to think of put them in one book, if you think of an ongoing series, put them in Justice League Odyssey.
Yeah, the Scott Snyder book.
No, it's not going to be done by Joshua Williamson. The one we went to space. Dark is being done by James Tynion the Fourth.
Okay, because James is. What is James doing now that he's basically up a detective?
Well, aside from just like Dark, nothing I can think of.
Now that is weird, man.
Oh, did you see in the solicits for October that James Robinson has come back to write a Batman book? He's writing detective.
Huh.
Well, I sound
Okay,
like,
then.
wow, this will draw people in. People love Robinson. He's a popular writer. So I'm sure he's probably brought on the book, and this is my opinion, for a sales boost.
Well, that, and I'm also waiting on. Basically, I'm waiting for his run on Wonder Woman to come out.
Speaking of which, what's all about the Captain Morgan Baby Batson? He's finding a book finally. Yay! My favorite
I
character.
think Jeff Johns is running his book.
Yes, but here's the kicker. And hopefully look on the video order and resistance. Which I hope it does. Because the new video order was garbage.
Well, there are some interesting things. I have the trade that collects that entire brief run. It's just that the thing is, after Jeff Johns wrapped up that backup feature, Jeff Johns was apparently the only person to give a damn doing anything with the character.
It never continued after the origin. Before the origin, look, go back to the origin. I don't want that.
Though he did appear as a recurring character in Cyborg. when
Why?
Marv Wolfman.
Captain Marvel should not be in Cyborgs. Captain Marvel should be.
Well, the only reason why I can think they did that because him and Cyborg are best friends.
I'm sorry. What? No, it should be Beast Boy and Cyborg. It doesn't work with these characters. Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Also, have you noticed though that apparently, and I apparently missed his announcement, but apparently there's no Cyborg book being published right now.
I'm not surprised about that. Look, like I said, Cyborg should be a Teen Titan. She should not be on the Justice League.
His run was not even fun to read in general.
He's born on his own. He needs to be in the Titans. Put him back in Teen Titan, I'll be happy. Stop playing in Justice League. It doesn't work.
Yeah, but apparently his book got canceled after issue 23. Apparently I didn't know about it. And yeah, I keep seeing solicits for the past couple issues are supposed to come like 24 and 25, but I haven't seen them.
Honestly, I don't care at this point. I don't give it anymore. I'm done with Cyborg. Look, like I said, I don't like a supporting character. I don't like him in the main book. Or don't book. It's boring.
I don't think he's ever physically appeared in any of the Titans books.
He should. That's his team. He appeared in Titans better when they left at the Titans history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm waiting for more of Captain Marvel.
Same. Yeah, that was good. This character deserved and I'm hoping the new book fixes the new 52 and gets the new 54 out there and giving better chronicling because Jeff Smith Shazam Mountain miniseries is a great miniseries in my opinion, being the best order for Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably noticed that in the trailer they released for Shazam, his costume was clearly inspired by the Gary Frank design.
Which I approve.
Because you can tell because he got the hoodie on.
Oh wait. No, that's the 52 origin. Shit.
Yeah. One thing I did notice, though, for when I saw the trailer, you barely saw his cape.
I didn't notice that.
Actually, I'm ready to see what The Rock looks like as Black Adam.
Actually,
I heard he's not going to appear in this movie.
I am happy about that. I'm happy to go down to Superman. Dr. Superman and Captain Marvel real true nemesis. Look, Black Adam's cool and all, but I'm sorry. Dr. Superman was his first villain. And I'm glad they went with Dr. Superman first.
I wouldn't mind if The Rock portrayed him as an anti-hero.
I pretty sure Black Adam more a villain. What is my opinion?
But he's been an anti-hero since 2001.
Actually, I'm hoping this movie does two things. One, it's not going to John Gritty. Thank God. That's an awful new 52 garbage. Two, I'm hoping that
I don't think it's going to be dark gritty, Tibia, because from what I heard from promotional stuff, they're going to throw in humor in his movie.
I know.
And the trailer was kind of funny.
Yep, which I approve because it's not doing full new 52 stuff.
In the case of, let's say, when they did the Aquaman trailer, it had a little bit of humor and it was at least interesting.
I don't know. For some reason, Captain Marvel felt like it's too much of a 90s movie.
I approve by that, by the way, because frankly, look, Captain Marvel is a fun movie. It's about fun. About kids.
Yeah. The one character I kind of felt as though was missing from this movie, and he's kind of important to the Captain Marvel mythos. Taki Tani.
Oh yeah, he's missing. Weird. Actually,
he has not appeared in New 52 at all.
Yeah, that
was. Well, he did appear, but he was still a tiger by then.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Pissed me off. But
yeah,
I'm hoping.
Well, I know if you ever see that film, Justice League Crisis in Two Earths.
Yeah.
When they fought the crime syndicate. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed though, in Mary Marvel, who is technically their Superwoman, in her house, Taki Tani is a rug.
Yeah, that was weird.
Wait, that's what
did she kill Taki Tani and made Captain Marvel, who technically is her brother, her slave?
It's a crime syndicate. It's Earth 3. Like Earth 3 is always like that. It's evil is good is bad.
Because it wasn't Lois Lane or not Lois Lane. I forgot who was supposed to be Earth 3's version of Wonder Woman.
Lois. Except she's Amazon.
Yeah,
even though she sleeps with Owlman half the time for some reason. So in Crisis on Two Earths, she was not in a relationship with there was no mention of her being married to Superman, Ultraman in that universe because, it was revealed. I didn't know this at the time. I thought this was technically Lois. Apparently, this was Mary Marvel in that movie. Not
Wait,
Lois.
It was? That confused me because I thought that was Lois actually in that universe. I know that Mary Marvel. Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, that's just confusing.
Yeah, and speaking of Mary Marvel, she has not appeared since the backup feature. She, along with the rest of the kids that Billy Batson lives with.
But speaking of MMO, I'm still pissed that they're not addressed that she's biologist in Billy Batson. Can we please fix that for me and just make them like the biological siblings? Please. I hope the movie does that. The movie fixes that.
I don't know.
I think
what
she's
they're
in the
gonna do.
Shazam movie. I'm not really sure. Is she?
Yeah, I think so. I'm praying to God this happens. I'm hoping that she's revealed to be by the
I hope
sister
she's
of Billy Batson.
I hope she's Billy's sister, not his love interest. That would be squicky.
Yeah, that would be stupid. I'm praying
No,
to God.
I highly doubt they're going to try to do that because most fans will realize that, oh God, you're going with the incest storyline.
Yeah, let that.
Yeah, I know Loeb
please.
with that when it comes to Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch and Ultimates 3.
Fuck Ultimate 3. Ultimate 3 is garbage. That's the ultimatum.
Yeah, but I do appreciate the fact that
right.
Freddy in this movie, though, he's not a cripple, surprisingly.
Actually, I think he is. They did show it with the.
He had his walking sticks.
Yeah, he did, which makes sense.
Yeah, in pre-Flashpoint, I think he was wheelchair bound.
Yeah, he would reach Captain Nazi, like killed the grandpa and killed Freddy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if somehow if they made like if Shazam was a success, I wouldn't be surprised if they made Captain Nazi the next villain.
I was actually happy about it because Captain Nazi was a Captain Marvel Jr. villain.
But the thing is,
God.
the only way they can
Maybe
bring him, because a lot of movies take place in present day, and this is my theory, have him be like frozen and then somehow have Dr. Savannah wake him up present day, kind of like how he does with Black Adam.
That makes sense.
In the Captain Marvel backup feature.
Yeah,
wouldn't that be interesting?
That would be way more interesting than the new Black Adam because Black Adam needs to receive a third movie. I'm hoping it's successful. I'm praying that we fix it after Captain Marvel at the.
I'm sure when Black Adam shows up, he'll probably do a lot more damage than Superman was accused of doing in Man of Steel.
Makes sense because he's a villain.
Yes, that will actually be something worth watching.
Yep.
But we gotta wait first.
I have no idea when this film was supposed to come out, and before The Rock was confirmed to be Black Adam, he was rumored for years to be Lobo.
Actually, a whole bunch of people kept saying, "Why doesn't The Rock do Black Adam since he looks like the character?"
Isn't Black Adam anti-Egyptian? Yeah.
Well, technically he's from Iraq, but that was post-Flash Stormy. But here's something unique about him playing Black Adam. The only makeup he has to do is give him pointy ears because Black Adam's got pointy ears.
Speaking of Marvel family, I'm praying God this happens. I'm hoping they address Billy Batson and Mary Marvel about it, and I'm hoping Captain Marvel Jr. acts like Captain Marvel Jr. and doesn't act like he did New 52 kind of like.
But if you look at Billy Batson, he's never had an actual love interest. I mean, he only come close is when he briefly dated Stargirl.
That's true. Okay.
I mean, there was a thing between Mary Marvel and Freddy.
Which I liked. I actually liked that. Pretty cool.
But aside from that, it's kind of like DC just didn't care about giving Billy Batson a girlfriend.
DC
so Jeff Johns did.
Any series. After Darkseid War, he's been missing. Where the hell has he been?
Well, he made a cameo in the Rebirth issue for Hellblazer. That's it.
Yeah, actually was just mentioned. Yeah, I think they just mentioned him. But that was about it.
Also, Mary Marvel made a brief cameo.
Yeah, and
in this book.
Hitch never brought to explain why Captain Cold, Captain Marvel, and Lex Luthor were off the roster. He never explained it. They just were off the roster for no reason. And they replaced them with the two Green Lanterns.
Also, Mary Marvel actually made a appearance in this book during the Multiversity story arc.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one thing that let's see. I'm trying to think here about this. The one character that's kind of missing because they're ending Green Lanterns and Jessica Cruz could feed just like Odyssey. But where's Simon Baz?
Please don't say that. Please don't say that with him again. I like Simon Baz.
Yeah, especially since Johns apparently was the only guy up until recently who gave a damn about featuring in a book. He's one of those characters apparently nobody cares to feature in a book unless Jeff Johns writes it.
Or Steven Ryder writes it. Wait.
Yeah. The only character I can think of is Captain Marvel. He's another character apparently Jeff Johns no one cares about him.
Yeah, was very underrated as a character that got screwed over. Actually, Nick screwed over way too much. I'm tired of calling Shazam. Call him Captain Marvel. That's his name, damn it. Forget
Yeah, I
Marvel
get
Captain
that.
Marvel.
I get the reason why they can't call his series Captain Marvel because, well, that's
Legal
Marvel.
issues. Yeah.
But
No, but he came out first.
Yeah, he did
yeah.
come up first.
well, I get the reason why. I heard there's a legal reason why you can't call DC can't call his actual comic series Captain Marvel because that's trademarked by Marvel Comics. But the character's name is Captain Marvel. Marvel is not on the trademark on that. This is, of course, is the legal stuff I have heard when it comes to Captain Marvel. It's for series, not his actual name.
Yeah.
I don't know why someone DC got that confused.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
Oh, they didn't get confused. They knew what they're doing.
Yeah, and it pissed off Captain Marvel fan. And the new Victor Order was garbage. I can say to the day guy, new Victor Order was too dark, too cynical, too not happy. It's stupid. Pure heart is not going to get Eddie here. I'm sorry.
You want to know another character has completely disappeared, Tibia? No one has seen him in, I'd say, 2 years. The character Talon, aka the character Calvin Rose.
I don't care what Talon. Toad and Talon.
I haven't seen any of those people like Talon. Actually, whatever happened to what's her name? Sterling. Whatever happened to her? Because I knew she was working for Waller, and then she just disappeared.
I know. Oh, I know. Oh,
Sterling?
I know Splitters. Splitters.
When Birds of Prey first came out, it was
Skitter.
Starling.
I read at the end of the run, she was revealed to be Amanda Waller's daughter. And then after that run ended, she completely disappeared and no one saw her ever again.
Possible? When her children were shown in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but apparently I don't know if they ignore that or something. I have no idea.
Then again, the less we remember the New 52, the better for all of us.
Yeah, and I don't think the continuity is ever really explaining this because if he knows, because even though it's Rebirth now, but at the end of New Suicide Squad, you see Waller still in her thin form. And then in Rebirth, which I think about the month later, she's back being fat.
Yeah, when Suicide Squad come out, all of a sudden, oh wait, she gained weight. When did that happen? And also, Edna Candy, they turned her black for some reason.
She was always black.
No, Edna Candy, Golden Age was always white and chunky, like what Waller is.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed her black for. It's one of several characters they changed her skin color for no reason. Another one was
Huntress. She was black too. She was outright black, but then for some reason they changed it and gave her that Italian colored skin.
Yeah, that made no sense. I heard one person described it when she first showed up in Nightwing 30. People thought she was Misty Knight.
Yeah,
she was. Like in my encyclopedia for 2016, if you look at Huntress or basically Spiral, she literally looks like Misty Knight just overlooking a city.
Don't grade the story with confusion. Hell, I can't Grayson.
Yeah, like I think they returned her. I think they gave her back her Italian stuff once Rebirth happened.
Thank God.
Because they realized that the fans wanted basically their continuity back.
Yeah, they're not. She's not the only one. They did for Wally. They let her change it. He's one of two. And there's also I'm trying to think. There's Richard Dragon, which they reveal is not the actual Richard Dragon. Yeah, Lemire revealed it at the end of the Broken Arc. It's actually some guy using his name because apparently the real Richard Dragon is dead.
What?
Yeah, I heard about that. They said he killed him off panel, but I doubt it.
When did that happen?
This happened during at the end of Lemire's run.
Yeah, outside.
I'm trying to think. I think this was back in
2015.
Oh, I think this was like 2014. I think this was
2015. The Outsiders War.
It was right after Outsiders War. He revealed that's when he first showed up, and then he had that broken stork, which was a 3-part, which I think there should have been 4, and. His real name was Richard Draws, which apparently they made him the main villain of season 6 of Arrow.
Also, what was the deal with Count Vertigo?
I do not the thing with him was quite weird because in Lemire's run he looked completely different. And then for some reason they changed him again recently in
Yeah.
Green Arrow for like
Because
no
he had his
reason.
pre-Flashpoint costume, but then again, in the present time, he does not have that.
Captain America looked weird in New 52 and Rebirth.
Yeah, they never had to explain it. The only main change they did to him was they changed his last name. That was it. As far as I can
Also,
tell,
they
he's
changed the whole
pretty much the
Prince thing
same
because
character.
no, he does. He's not. He's also not royalty
What? Why?
because apparently he's just like David Kane with the whole super
Mother
soldier
stuff.
children experiment. That's basically what he was.
Well, they at least
God
kept
damn
the
it.
fact he's from what was the name of his home country?
All right, Malvakia or something like that because I think that's how
Yeah.
you pronounce it. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's,
they actually-
Geoforce.
They kept that canon. As a matter of fact, the first time Green Arrow fought him was actually in his home country.
Yeah, but in this version, no. He's just some orphan that was found, and I think either mother or somebody else experimented on him, and that's why he has that little chip in his brain.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, which I think this version is better than the one that Arrow experimented with for a few episodes.
Arrow is stupid.
Yeah, the one on
Arrow tried to
Arrow
be-
was by far the worst version of a character I've seen appear outside of comics. They
Actually,
made him
also-
into a drug dealer and it made him insane.
Yeah,
Also,
they
what was
made
the
it
deal with
Scarecrow.
Malcolm Merlin?
Oh,
Why did they
God.
bring him back in Green Arrow Rebirth, but not his son?
Yeah, I have no idea. As far as issue 06, Tommy was still in a coma, and then they bring him back for some reason.
And then Diggle just runs off with him, and you don't see him after that.
Yeah, well, he does come back, and apparently
he comes back, but-
Malcolm turns against him.
Oh, boo.
Oh, okay, because I was wondering what it felt like
Yeah.
us.
Oh, it's been a little while since I've read it. Did Malcolm have a scar on his face?
I have to go look it up, but yeah, I remember because in the third volume.
Emerald
That's
Outlaw.
when at the end of the third volume, that's when he shows up.
Yeah, he also had that in the previous volume as well. He's got a scar on his face. There's been no explanation for that at all because in pre-Flashpoint, his face was perfectly fine.
Yeah, New 52, yeah, it's scar on his face. Why?
As far as I think he's a creation of Denny O'Neil, Count Vertigo. I know who.
All I just know is that they brought the TV show in.
Not Count Vertigo. Malcolm Merlin. Count Vertigo was created by
Felicity?
Jerry Conway and Tara Freeman.
Wait, what happened to Felicity? Because she too kind of just wandered off.
I know.
Yeah, Ben Percy dropped for the book once they took over the book.
I am sorry she's gone. I'm sorry all the Arrow characters
Also,
are
why did
gone.
Naomi? Because she was there too, and then she also disappeared after the Outsiders War.
Good.
Well, it was she showed up during the Kingdom arc, which was done by Andrew Kreisberg.
Yeah. All I know is that apparently she left in there. He left. Then it was also Felicity, and then we had the fat dude whose name I can't remember.
Honestly,
Because now he's the tech guy.
I mean Henry.
Yeah, Henry. Because then we got stuck with Henry, who's the new tech guy, and then they brought his little sister in because she's an awesome character. And I guess Shadow did a 180. She did a 180 and just decided to become a good guy all of a sudden.
Honestly, I don't give it up for Felicity. I'm glad Felicity's gone. I'm glad all the Arrow characters are dead and gone. I don't give them. I'm glad they're away from the book. Thank God for that. Happy Austin is back. Oh, sorry.
No, I was like, there's just been a lot of confusing things going on in Rebirth. They need to get their stuff. They need to get their stuff right.
Okay, Malcolm Merlin was created by Mike Frederick, Neil Adams, and Dick Dillon.
Okay. Because I know it's them. Yeah, because Malcolm Merlin, he disappears. Then I'm just going to call her Red Arrow because she doesn't have her own little nickname.
Yeah, she does. She officially is recognized as Red Arrow.
Yeah, she didn't really want Red Arrow at first because she wanted to be her own thing. Oh, first it was calling her Speedy, then she went to Red Arrow because she didn't want to be like Roy Harper. Because they love to banter back and forth.
Yeah,
about
apparently,
which one
from what I remember, she apparently went by her real name in Miko for a while until she probably gave herself a code name.
And also, what was with Joaquin? Because he also was kind of like a little outlier of a villain.
I know. Oh, by the way, I got the good news. Yay! John's gonna be at the in Lego DC Supervillains. I'm not
Wait, who?
kidding. John, you know, Super Sons.
Yeah, he's getting his own villain.
No. He's gonna appear in DC Supervillains.
Ah, okay.
You know the game.
Okay, then that's cool.
Yeah, that made me happy. Yay!
Yeah.
So maybe my team can find it too. Maybe can find the anime movie, which I hope it happens. Oh, speaking of the anime, I completely forgot. Jeremy, have you seen Death of Superman?
No, but it looks awesome. It looks pretty cool because the only trailer I
I have
recently
not
saw
seen
was
it yet at all.
Damnation. I believe that's what they called it.
Damnation. What?
The new cutscene animated movie.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I
City
did
of
know
Demons.
That one
Yeah,
actually
City
was
of
pretty cool. I do want to see that one.
Which I'm worried. Is this going to be based on like something New 52, or are they going back straight to the old Hellblazer?
I think they're going back to Hellblazer because I seen the CWC. Man, it's actually pretty good. That's in Hellblazer.
The CW is still weird. Like DC should have just used the CW's version of the characters just to create the movie expanded universe.
I agree. Well, actually, that's not true. I say don't use Arrow at all. Arrow, just get rid of that. That's too much Batman.
If you're gonna use Arrow, you gotta make him chipper.
Yeah.
Quit trying to act like Batman.
Stop making Batman 20%. Just making it the Green Arrow and I love. Retcon all the bullshit and just give me real Black Canary and pull himself. Apple Bandit. Stop acting with the Green Arrow. It's just not piss me off. But whatever.
Yeah. Let's see.
Supergirl. Actually, I know we got a Supergirl movie, which.
Actually, how's Justice League of America? Because I'm slowly catching that as well. Is that
It is a really good series. I haven't got the next trade yet, but it was a fantastic series. But too bad it ended after issue 29.
Wait, when did it end? What happened?
Because I just got Volume 3, which finally gets up to the raid. Then I know Volume 4 is going to talk about Prometheus. No, then it's going to be Kronos, then Prometheus, and then the Queen of Fables.
Well, actually, Fables is next. Kronos was actually the last villain they fought before the series ended.
Okay, because I remember. I know it's all coming out at different times. Like
when they fought Prometheus, he fought them in the middle of a tour that they were giving of Hall of Justice.
What's Prometheus even deal?
Wait, which Prometheus is it? Is it the Climate Justice Prometheus or just the?
From what I can tell, it's the one from Crime for Justice.
Oh, I thought he died.
That version was.
It's a new universe, Tibia. So basically, his death never happened.
Oh yeah, poor Flashpoint. Damn it.
Yeah, because that version was. The Cry for Justice was just terrible.
It was awful.
Apparently, he outsmarted everyone. He beat pretty much every Justice Leaguer with one move.
Shade, it's making less sense.
For some reason, they let him go free after he agreed to let them go.
And
yeah, it's like I don't know what it's considered to be Robinson's worst book he's ever done.
Yeah,
especially since it had some weird moments. Like they had one issue that opened up on I don't remember what issue was. I think it was issue 3. They opened it up on Hal Jordan, Oliver Queen, and Supergirl's chest.
That was weird.
Also, the fact that in one panel off screen, Green Arrow and Green Lantern managed to beat a whole bunch of B to A-list supervillains,
including Bizarre and Black Manta.
Yeah,
we were like, please. We're all looking stupid and dumb. I'm like, how the hell did they manage to pull this off?
Yeah,
when every time I see that panel, I'm just laughing. Like, this is impossible. They can't have beaten this many villains off panel. And I remember Len Carver's review, he's like, bull crap when he got to that panel. Like, some of them were like, yeah, I think one thing they all said, aside from Black Manta, Bizarre, I think also had Scarecrow.
Yeah,
there was a bunch of villains they beat. Some of these villains were A-list villains.
And then a whole bunch of characters were getting killed off screen.
Like the third Clayface.
Or one of those, like the little Three Stooges that used to hang around with Jay Garrick.
They got killed off screen along with a friend of Bawanabeast.
And they cut them all Junior, but he had to get put in Prometheus somehow, and we got
They killed Lena.
Yeah, we and Harper.
Yeah, I'm still curious though. How in the world did they beat the Justice League in just a few minutes?
And how the hell did he beat Don Troy? Wait, Don Troy killed him.
He apparently beat one with a math problem.
But then Green Arrow killed him.
I'm also wondering where's Hawk and Dove are. Since they should have been a little bit more part of the Teen Titans since they were part of Titans Lost. I mean, Titans Hunt.
Yeah, I think Abnett forgot about them because they were never featured in the entire original era of the book when it featured that team.
Oh, by the time they came on, it was like what in the 90s. By the time they eventually got on.
By the time Wally West came back and all Wally West came back.
The 80s, yeah. By the time they came on, they were Don and Hank were already slated to die anyway.
Yeah, they would died due to Armageddon 2001.
I also would have loved if Cole came back.
Who?
Cole, the girl who from the Teen Titans cartoon show, the one that died was only existed to die in Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, I heard something that after Wolfman did that, he actually regretted doing that.
Yeah, because he said like he in Crisis on Infinite Earths, a lot of people's characters are getting killed off, so he wanted to at least make a character of his own, so it can be a little more fair. And we're like, you purpose just to die.
Yeah, I'll get out of.
Which I'm still waiting on Multiverse 82.
What do you mean two at this point?
Yeah, I'm not sure when that's supposed to come out. I know that that arc from Superman was supposed to set it up, but nothing came of it.
I actually love that arc. That arc Yep. Multiplicity, yeah, very moment in it. That was an amazing arc.
Yeah, because it also turns out Earth 16 survived because you had Earth 16 Superman.
Yep. I'll say Batman Beyond.
I believe Earth 16 is supposed to be Young Justice.
Well, it was supposed to be Young Justice, but then they switched it up and just called it the Just Us.
Yep, and it's show Batman Beyond. Yay! My Batman Beyond.
Actually, what's Beyond Rebirth? Because I'm having a hard time finding these Rebirth books.
I have no idea. Oh, speaking of
Rebirth books, Jeremy?
Oh, Batman Beyond, because I only have the first 2 volumes of Batman Reborn, and I've never once seen another trade release.
Speaking of Batman Beyond, Jeremy, you love this.
Yeah, I don't know what's going with that because I've only reviewed the first 2 trades of it.
Yeah, me too.
And that's it. And I know for a fact there's been more issues released since then.
Speaking of Batman Beyond, issue came out and whole series amazing.
Well, I do have a theory of why they're taking so long to come out, Jeremy. Because the series is monthly.
That's true.
Everything's monthly. Like so is let's see, Justice League of America is monthly.
Superman actually coming out monthly.
It was monthly. It's no longer being published. They ended that series this year.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that came out monthly, but they still managed to come out.
Superman ended
4 volumes.
Superman ended. Yep.
Oh, you can go, Tabby. What you're saying?
Sorry to interrupt, but like Superman that ended that book one made people. I love that book. Batman Beyond, holy shit! Like the way issue came out, it's awesome. If Batman Beyond finally come, it gets Batman Beyond. Terry Brother, it's amazing.
All right, so Batman Beyond is still Rebirth is still coming out.
Yes.
Yes.
Then why can't I find any trades or anything about this book? I hardly hear anybody talk about it.
I have no idea.
Like I
have no idea, but I think it's by far one of 2 books Dan Jurgens is currently doing now.
Yeah, since he's done Action Comics.
He just took over everything else. Yeah.
Well, the only book he's doing now is he's doing the final issues for Green Lanterns. That's it.
Which makes sense because Sarah Superman's going to be in that book.
But Dan Jurgens?
Yep.
Yeah, Jurgens. As far as I know, aside from Batman Beyond and the final issue of Green Lantern, he's doing nothing else.
Yeah.
I thought Robin Benny was doing Green Lantern.
No, he left. Dan Jurgens took over to issue 50.
He already finished the Dark Star arc?
Yeah,
Dark Stars, that was Hal joined Green Lantern Corps.
No, Green Lanterns, it was the one with Simon Boggs and Jessica Cruz.
Yeah, Green Lanterns. Yeah, he took over that book with issue 50 with Mike Perkins on the artwork.
Actually, I'm sorry to say this, but Sam Humphries and Tim Seeley needed a switch back. They're terrible at Nightwing and Green Lanterns.
Yeah, I got agreed
Well,
there.
here's the thing, Jeremy. Sam Humphries left after that one story arc.
Oh.
He left.
So who was writing?
Currently, right now, it's Ben Percy.
Yeah, because I lost track after Sam Humphries
Yeah,
basically.
Sam Humphries did one story arc, left, and then they had that issue where it was like this movie, The Raid, and now Ben
That was
Percy's
awesome.
now Ben Percy in the book.
That was an awesome issue. I
Yeah.
love the issue with the way.
But in the case of what Humphries is doing now, he's doing Harley Quinn.
Of course he is. Woman that supplies. I think I'm good at Harley Quinn.
But yeah, because actually I'm kind of confused. Like now that the era of Amanda Waller and Jim Palmiotti is done, what's next?
I have no idea. That book is just confusing. I don't read that book.
Yeah, I love reading Harley Quinn. It's a great book. Also, I just saw an article that apparently in the Justice universe, Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn are a married couple.
Really? Oh yeah, that did happen. Weird.
I thought they broke up like after the first volume.
That's
No,
what I
they're
thought.
together. They're married in that universe. They're not married in the current universe.
In which universe? Because the Harley Quinn in New 52 was married to no one, and she's still a
No,
slut.
In the Injustice universe.
Yeah, in the Justice universe, but the regular universe, I'm not sure when the heck this is supposed to take place because they did have Batman show up a couple times. First in his, I think it was in the Richard Greg Capullo costume, and then he shows up in the Rebirth costume.
The Harley Quinn book is so confusing. It's a different continuity on itself. I don't read that book. It's just,
Yeah, especially since they had the Penguin appear as a recurring character in that book. And apparently he was appearing a recurring character in the pages of Batgirl.
Actually, when can Tom Taylor take over do the Justice League or some other DC book? Because he's really great at doing DC characters.
Can Tom Taylor
I have
Superman,
heard that
please?
Injustice 2, the comic, is ending.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
Because
it is
that
ending.
book, it needed ending. It had to end.
I mean, I was like, I got turned off on Injustice because too many people are dying. You're killing them off left and right. At this point, there won't be any heroes left.
Well,
Some haven't been introduced yet.
Boots
in
of
that
Gold
universe,
is
I mean-
gone. That broke my heart.
Well, if we're talking about the game, then yeah, a good chunk of them died. A few of them died in the game, but in the comics,
My guess is there's a
started
rule
dying.
Tom Taylor must follow by. If this character is not in the game, they're going to die in the comic.
Connor is still alive. Connor and Cassie are still alive. They're not dead. That's about the future with the superheroes.
no, but Tim is dead. Tom Taylor made sure that one happened.
Yeah, that broke my heart because I said, Tim! Like, when someone started killing him, I was mad. Like, I was
Amazo
depressed.
just wrecked him.
Yep, he did.
He got killed by Zod.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
and then Amazo killed Zod. Like he
Amazo
just
killed Zod.
wrecked the hell out of Zod. He basically threw one punch, stopped it, then twist his head off.
So,
Yeah, and I think that, and I know also in the book they revived Alfred Pennyworth.
but then
Yeah, I
I think
saw that too.
I think he's gonna die.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did die at one point, but I do have a theory of why he brought him back because his death was not done by Tom Taylor; it was done by somebody else.
No, yeah, that is true. That was done by
Because I'm sure Tom Taylor didn't like the fact they killed off that version of Al Pennyworth, so he's like, okay, I'm going to have Damien dig up his grave and put him in a Lazarus pit.
and bring back to life. Because year 5,
I don't think he was dead for
awful.
very
I'm
long.
so-
I think in the universe, I think he was dead for 5 years, but his corpse didn't look that much rotted.
Year 4 and year 5 were garbage. I am so injected one
That's
year.
because
year
Rob
five.
Littell finally took over completely.
Oh yeah, and that's when the book fell
Because
apart with pieces.
Tom Taylor was still on for like half of year 3.
But then after you left year 3, the book went to shit. It went to hell.
Like the whole Zeus and the New Gods, like Zeus basically was beating Superman and he could have won, but
Yeah.
Highfather told him they had to leave because they were no longer relevant for some
Right.
reason.
That made no sense.
Yeah, and
to me.
also
Like,
during
what
that
the
run,
hell?
they had Black Canary and her child go to the other universe that's not under the regime, and then they
Yeah.
come back in this book and they get married.
Yay!
Yeah, and then Dr. Fate tried his best, and then he ends up dying in the video game. Which, okay,
With that,
Yeah, but at
Also-
least Tom Taylor knows don't kill him off in the comic book.
wait, did they in the comics? Did they show how Jordan had to eventually become a Green Lantern again?
Yep, they did. It was epic. Oh, Lobo Kid created that book, and it was amazing.
So does he know that Sinestro played him?
Yep. And Sinestro died.
I
Okay,
haven't
there's
got
some
that
people
far in
that-
the comic yet. I'm
And,
barely like half. I'm barely like about issue like 6 or 7. I don't know what issue I'm at, but I'm not that far yet.
I'm pretty about Injustice 2, and holy
I stopped
shit.
reading it just because it's just depressing to me. It's like Deadpool killed the Marvel Universe. It's just depressing.
Devil Kid Tomorrow, you made me the first shit was
I mean, if you
good,
look
but
at the
it's-
years of who, like, if you look at who does most of the killing in year 1, Superman did most of the killing in year 1.
That's true.
Year 2,
In year 2 was mostly Sinestro.
Where would Wide West? They still didn't answer that question. I still want to know where Wide West Flash. Why is it in this universe?
In year 2 was done by year 2. All the deaths, not year 2, year 3, which is the year of magic. Apparently, all the deaths were done by, of all people, the Spectre, who was being possessed by Mixie Mixaplik.
I did not expect that it wasn't mixing the entire time.
Yeah, it was Mixie. I was like, really? Mixie possessed the Spectre?
When did that happen?
Mickey
Yeah, and then he
was
kills the
Spectre. He
Phantom
basically-
Stranger, Dead Man, though Dick Grayson takes over as Dead Man.
Speaking of Anthony O'Carroll, where'd Wide West? Where'd Mary
I don't know where he is, but
Where'd the Marvel
Timmy,
family?
do you agree that the way Dick Grayson died was kind of stupid?
I agree
Yes,
with stupid.
he slips and he falls on a rock.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I ain't like that at all.
Yeah, it's probably by far the weakest death Tom Taylor's ever done for Injustice Gods Among Us.
Speaking of Injustice, they still didn't answer my question. Where's the Marvel family? Where at the is Wide West Flash?
I'm sure Mary Marvel wants to kill Superman for killing her brother
Yeah, she went
in
to
the
a
Justice video
I
game.
want to see that. Where is that story? That's never gonna happen, is it?
Yeah, I know.
No.
And I think it was either year. I'm not sure what year it was in the comic, but they did confirm in the Justice comic book that apparently Batwoman Maggie Sawyer did get married in that universe.
Yay!
Well, it doesn't matter because they're all dead. Because Batwoman's dead.
Yeah,
Renee Montoya is dead.
yeah. She got killed activating the teleporter that brought in the good heroes.
Shit.
Yeah, in
They're
year 2,
dying.
she got. No, or was that year 4? And she got electrocuted to death, or was that 5?
It is
It was year 5,
the
Yeah.
finale.
but at
no,
least they
Ray-
didn't kill off. I don't think they kill off Batgirl.
Batgirl's still
Oh,
alive.
that girl is still alive.
Yeah, but the way they sort of cured her of her paralysis is that Lex Luthor had her stripped completely butt naked, and that's how he worked on her spine to fix it up.
Sure, why not?
Like I said, there's a lot of weird shit going on in Injustice that I just don't like because it makes me depressed.
Yeah, and
Like,
apparently
Damian's
the reason
sister?
I thought this was really weird. Apparently, Killer Croc and Orca got married.
Yep, and
What
then,
about Damien, his sister?
and then they kill at the Rachel Ghoul. He dies.
Wait, how did he die? Because I'd love to see. How did he die? Please tell me it was a good, well-deserved death.
Killer Croc and Orca killed him.
Who?
Killer Croc and Orca, they killed him because after realizing that you kept that slaves for years.
Duke Thomas exists in the Justice universe.
No, not Duke Thomas. No, I said Orca and Killer Croc. They killed
Okay.
Rachel Ghoul because after he ejaculated the brain bombs,
Yeah, and Big Killer Croc in the regular universe, he's suffering through depression because Enchantress died.
Yes, but
Actually, when did he become a cannibal? Because he never was.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
they did that because of
Good movie.
the Suicide Squad film.
Yeah, but that's. Wait, you talking about the animated one or the movie version?
The live action.
action version.
Because that one didn't do shit in the movie.
That's true.
Yeah. But here's the thing. They incorporate elements of King Shark into him because apparently there was a plan to use him in the movie, but apparently David Ayer did not want to do CGI in the movie. But yeah, use CGI.
So now
that of what they Enchantress's brother.
So we get stuck with a shitty looking Killer Croc.
Found it. Found he died.
Maybe they just tore his arm off.
No.
Or they?
Right. This what happens.
Wait, how did he get down? Like, how did he fall down?
Well, because he activated the brain bomb, obviously, and he said that quote, "You're about that ready to go use a happy ending." Olga said, just for that, "You and Siri, you say the man I love. I have with a moment constant fear for the threat you put for the child within me, and you think I'm going to regret for your benevolence?" And this happens.
Wait, how the bombs didn't go off?
He turned them off.
He turned them off.
I've seen that pad before. The fake Batman got his hands on and blew up a bunch of Batman villains.
Yep. And
apparently killed like Clock King, and then Catwoman's like, "Don't kill me," and he says, "Why? Because it's my birthday."
Yep.
And he just leaves him alone.
And now Lodge is dead.
Okay, so Captain Boomerang, Captain Cold, and who else?
Deadshot. And
they all lived, and everybody else in Suicide Squad died.
Well, the Suicide Squad is still alive because Jason Todd, oops, spoiler.
No, wait, but Jason Todd was the Batman running around with a gun. Yeah, I gotta figure that out.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that because they did that in Battle for the Cowl as well.
Yep.
Yeah, and wait, what was it with Damian's sister?
I have no idea. Actually, they didn't answer that question yet. Weird. Oh. Anyway, though, Ra's al Ghul now dead, so let me go out take over and now.
Well, this makes the second alternate version of actually the third one I've seen actually die, third or fourth, because but at least I know they had one show up on Gotham. I don't know if he's dead or not. I know the one in
I don't care about Gotham.
The one Nolan verse is dead. The one on Arrow is dead. He got killed by being stabbed in the chest.
Yeah, by Green Arrow.
Yep.
Yay!
And they also killed him off in the film Batman and Son of Batman.
Son of Batman. That was stupid.
Yeah, the way they killed him off, they shot him.
Yeah,
they shot him and then they burned his body to a crisp. And apparently was too much for the labs to handle.
But it's bullshit.
A scorched body, that's bullcrap. I'm not sure who wrote that film, but that was bullcrap.
What's survived ton of death before? He survived Batman Beyond.
Yeah, and I think Batman in the record killed him off in the Batman Arkham universe. Though I know that Tally apparently he got stabbed. Apparently that nobody bothered to put him in the Lazarus pit, so let's just hook up a bunch of tubes and have Batman cut him off.
Which I was fine with that, by the way. That death was well deserved. That death was perfect.
But it's not the most gruesome I've seen of a villain. If you played the Punisher video game, you actually get a chance to behead somebody with the katana.
Nice.
Yeah, it's basically you're killing off what's supposed to be the actual head of the Yakuza, and the thing is, the Yakuza basically is going through a coup d'etat because Jigsaw overthrew him, so he had nothing left but himself and two female bodyguards. So you had a choice. Either just leave him alone, or you get a chance to take a sword and behead him right there. And then his two girls just commit suicide right there with him.
I'm fine with that, but that punches weight. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's too bad since then. They haven't put out a good Punisher game since then. I think put out one Punisher game, but it was a mobile game. But there has been no other Punisher game aside from that one.
That is sad because Punisher is his own game, damn it.
Yeah, but the game itself is based upon Warren Ellis's run for Punisher. One from 2000, the Welcome Back Frank storyline, and at that point, the current ongoing series.
Nice.
Plus, they even threw in some elements from the Punisher 2004 film.
Again, also cool because the movie was awesome. Very underrated.
Yeah, and I heard Thomas saying this is doing a great job with the role of voicing in the video game. He hated doing it.
Oh, damn it.
Yep. He hated doing the video game. He didn't mind doing the movie. He just didn't like doing the video game. At least in the video game, you get to have fun doing all these special kills as the Punisher. At least it made sense the fact the game was rated M.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the PS2 version was censored.
I did know it. That was weird. I don't get why they censor it.
Yeah, apparently in the PC version, it's not as censored as the PS2 version.
Yeah, whatever.
I kind of wish they would do a re-release of that game because it's been like 13 years since the game came out.
They can't because they actively locked the rights.
Who has the rights to Punisher now? Nobody?
No, wait. Because Marvel owned the rights to all the Marvel games.
I mean, the best company I could think of who could do a Punisher game and do it justice is Rockstar.
Actually, I just thought about, Rockstar just make a Jonah Hex game.
Good question. What they redemptive in a million? Right there, the two coming out, and somebody's been Spider-Man right now.
Yeah, it comes out October 17th.
Yeah, but if they get a chance to get their hands on Punisher, it'd be another superhero they can do besides Batman.
Dude,
but the problem is, I don't know.
Rocksteady,
it's going to be more like a Max Payne. If anything, Punisher will be Max Payne.
Punisher will be Max Payne. It'll be epic. Heck,
but I'd rather have Jonah Hex, a cowboy theme one.
Personally, if I had my way, I would do two things. One, Captain Marvel. Two, Super Son with Superman.
I heard that people really want Rocksteady to do a Superman game, but apparently they're too focused on Batman to do Superman.
Why? Forget Batman. I'm done with Batman. Batman always has the point of insanity.
Yeah, and I know for a fact they're releasing another Arkham film.
What? You're joking, right?
Yeah, they're releasing another one. Actually, it's not. I think it's called Batman Arkham Insurgency, where apparently it takes place after Assault on Arkham and before Arkham Asylum.
But that didn't make any sense. We got prequel like you call Assault on Arkham. Assault on Arkham was good.
Well, that's going to be Rocksteady Montreal, which is part of WB, which is not even the actual company.
Isn't that a game? Why are we in an Arkham game? I thought we've done Arkham games.
Like Montreal, it's WB, and it's Montreal. They're not the actual Rockstar Studios.
Yeah, they're the ones who made Arkham Origins, which a lot of people say is not canon, even though it is because it's been referenced in Arkham Knight.
Yeah, it is canon. I do like
they reference only the good stuff.
Yeah, Arkham Origins is better. I do like a game. I do like that game.
Yeah, I think people don't like it because of the bugs and glitches. The version I played didn't have any of that. It was a very smooth game to play.
Did you get it out on day one? Because if you did, then you probably then you will understand.
I didn't get it day one. I got it basically new in a way, but it was discount. I got it for like $20. It was like the third Arkham game I got, and surprisingly, I beat it the same amount of time I beat Arkham Asylum, just a few days, and there was no bugs. Surprising. I got one of the very few versions that have bugs in it.
Weird.
Huh. Neat. But was it a collector's edition? Because if it
it was not collector's edition. It was just a regular game. I kind of wish it would have that DLC with it, where you get a chance to do where it has that reimagining of the classic Heart I think it's the Heart of Steel storyline.
How long was it when the game came out? When you got it? Like how long? Because it came out what 2015.
I got it in 20. I think it was 2014. I got the game.
Okay, I don't think it was a year old yet.
2014.
Yeah, because I know in the later updates, especially for the computer, they fixed it. But back then, oh my god, they had one part where I forgot how you accidentally get into this glitch, but for some reason, Batman will fall down and he will glitch out of the city and he'll just be endlessly falling. That was a game-breaking glitch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One thing I love about the game is the fact that it's one of two games you can fight Bane, but Bane is wearing a completely different outfit than you saw him in Arkham Asylum.
Huh. But I have to
when I fought him, he was probably by far the hardest boss in the game. Like, the easiest boss was the Joker.
Speaking of games, now, there's one thing I want me to do. Give me Super Sons. I want my Super Sons anime game, damn it.
Well, the only films we're getting soon is Hush. Reign of Superman.
Reign of Superman looks epic.
Justice League versus Fatal 5.
Of course.
I think that's it.
No, you've got and Wonder Woman. Bloodlines.
Yeah. I did hear a rumor that I think was supposed to be this year or next year. We're supposed to get an adaptation of Long Halloween.
I heard a rumor about that, but I'm hoping that we're not true. Because look, I love Batman, but we're into it, Batman. We need a break
Long
with Batman.
Halloween is a good storyline. It's long, but it's a good storyline.
I still maintain we should not. I still maintain we should get a Superman movie. A great issue with awesome before that one, but maybe that's my opinion.
I mean, if you want to think of another character whose a storyline from his can be adapted,
Captain
why
Marvel.
not adapt Sinestro Corps War?
Or do Monsters Are Evil. Do Captain Marvel.
That movie would be really good, but it'd be the most expensive movie DC would ever do. What if they adapt Crisis on Infinite Earths?
That's too big.
Yeah, you can't make that one big film. You got to make that a 2 or 3 part film, and it has to be 2 hours apiece.
Oh, time to wrap up.
Yeah, gotta get ready for work because semester's about to start again.
Well, I've got off until Wednesday.
Yeah,
and I'll try to hit y'all up till then. But
I'll put off too. So.
Oh, Jeremy, did you get a chance to see my haul video I got? The stuff I got from Comic-Con.
I haven't seen anything yet. I've kind of just been playing the games and stuff. And
what game?
Oh, I got back into Metal Gear, playing Digimon.
Nice.
But if you see my haul video, I got a lot of stuff from Comic-Con.
I'll check that out later, but I haven't really had the time to do really much anything today.
Yeah, it's a 25-minute video. You probably get through it while you work on stuff.
Yeah, but
I just usually listen to stuff while I'm at work. I really don't comment on a lot of videos. I just listen and give a thumbs up, and that's about it.
Gotcha. Well, me and my friend, we did Mission Impossible Friday discussion like yesterday. That was fun.
Okay.
It's 2 hours long, so you can go on in the background.
Yeah, y'all can do your outros, and then we can just wrap it up from there.
Yeah. You can follow me in Terrence Boga. You can follow me on Twitter. I can find Google Plus, and I can find me on Twitter and Facebook and all the other social media stuff. Then I'm Jeremy on Comic Lounge 101. I think that's the name of it. Join us to next click on something.
Just whatever we feel like.
Yep.
There's never a fixed subject.
Yep.
And Nick,
you can follow me at Google Plus and Twitter. And please sure to subscribe to my channel. I may have a video going up tonight. I don't know. Depends upon what I get a chance to do. But it's probably going to be a review of One Piece.
Nice.
Well, until then, we're heading out.
Yep.
Oh.